Here's what you missed on Another Dumb Show.
I'm a little confused, actually. I need your advice.
With me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not with you at all. No, I'm not confused by you at all. I'm a little confused. There is a Diana said put a poll up. Diana, there is a poll up already on the community tab. If you want to go put your vote in for which shirt you'd rather have, the Captain Content logo or the Another Dumb Show logo, go do that. It's on the community tab on our Another Dumb Show page, youtube.com/Another Dumb Show. I have an email. It came in it's from Phil I.M. And I'm a little conflicted about it, to be honest with you. Well,
okay.
I think I think you're going to be conflicted, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is Phil?
Phil I.M., you might remember him the other day. He says, you'll remember when I read his email. He says, "Hey, Dumb, thanks for reading my email on Monday. I sent the invite to the Bills Mafia with the table slam GIF. I would like to ask to be the Buffalo Can-a-spondent from Phil I.M. Now, because he was kind enough to send, you have that GIF? Do you have that? Are you able to show that?
I don't.
Do you have the table
GIF
slam from the other day? Or even just I don't know.
I think I do have the GIF. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right.
I'm looking for it. I had it earlier because I was using it for something.
That's okay. I just want to see it again because in case people didn't see the other day, they don't know what we're talking about. So, no, why not?
Yeah. Okay, here it is. Here it is. I wonder if this plays.
I hope so. We played. There it goes. There it is. See, boom. There you go. So it's a little hard to see. Like, oh no, actually, you can see it. There's maybe the lower through is blocking a little bit, but I think there's
you see the table.
Yeah, it's a Bills tailgate, and there's a guy on the back of two guys in the bed standing on the tailgate of a pickup folded down. There's a folding table in front of them. There's a dad in dad's shoes and dad's shorts watching from behind. Disapprovingly, it's sorta, maybe kinda, and then
he's
impressed.
Picks him up, and one guy picks up the other guy and slams him through the table. I mean, and they're full Zubaz pants, jerseys, face painted, blue and red Bills colored wig on, slamming a sad Bills Bears fan through a table. Now, because he sent this and extended this invitation to me to join the Bills Mafia, because I'm on the fence about the Browns. What shoelaces? I don't pronounce GIF wrong. You pronounce it wrong, buddy.
I say GIF too.
You're saying GIF.
I'm not mad at it.
GIF, you're wrong, pal.
I say GIF all the time, and it tells me it's GIF, but
GIF.
I say it's GIF.
I say GIF.
Either
way, let us not get off track here.
Ooh. My bad, boss.
Phil wants to be a Buffalo Can-a-spondent. Now, the rules for being a Can-a-spondent are that you have to usually send in some sort of credentials to be a Can-a-spondent. You got to show me what you're doing, what you got, what you got at the dispensary.
Yeah, we don't necessarily want to call it the evidence, but hey.
Yeah, show what you're doing. You know what it means. If you're, that's the kind of the whole point of it. So we'd like to show you on the map. We want to show what you're up to, like the hoodie in Louisville. He showed off his plants he's growing. He didn't want to show himself toking, so he showed off some plants that he's growing. So my question is, I say yes, he should just be in just because he gave me the invitation to the Mafia. And obviously, if he wants to be a Can-a-spondent, it means he probably burns.
What, this is invite for invite?
But with that, almost, I'm kind of like, why not? I feel like I should, he was kind enough to extend that invitation to me. Why not just let him in? You know, everybody in that tailgate is getting lit. They're burning down before, while they're there, and afterwards.
But you're not allowing all the criteria. See, the criteria for you and Bills Mafia require that you receive an invite. You got that. Yeah. The criteria to be a Can-a-spondent is you got to send that photo.
Well, it's an open invite, though. There's criteria to be able to join the club. It's an open invite to anybody who wants to join the club and become a Can-a-spondent.
Yeah, that's part of our rules, right?
There are criteria within that invitation for me to ultimately decide whether you should represent.
Did you meet that? This GIF don't count.
I tell you what,
this GIF ultimately disqualifies him. The idea that he
needs a photo on the map.
No, yes, he needs a photo on the map, but if he's trying to use this GIF as qualification for being a Can-a-spondent, that don't match up, and it definitely doesn't match up to my values, to my principles of you being allowed to be in Bill's Mafia.
Maybe we ought to go to one of the Can-a-spondents and see what they have to say. Mikey, what say you? You're on Another Dumb Show. Mike. Mikey.
Yo.
What's up? What do you think? Should he?
Dude, no, he can't just jump the line because he gave you an invite to the Bills Mafia.
Exactly. Thank you.
Kind of guy that.
Yep.
What if it's the kind of guy that smokes weed with you and the whole time he looks at you and goes, "Are you high yet? Are you high yet?"
We don't know nothing about the weed smoking field here.
What if he gets every blunt wet that he smokes and he can't roll? And oh my God, dude! What if he uses a lighter rung? There's all kinds of things.
Okay, so you're worried he's a poor he'll be a poor Can-a-spondent to represent. Why do you care? You're not from Buffalo. What do you care? You worry about the Can-a-spondents looking bad.
Yes, absolutely. I set the bar for Can-a-spondent.
And that's also true. State representation.
That's a high bar.
Too.
That's a very, very, very high bar
Hey,
when it comes
careful
to
with the puns, Larry. You'll get excited.
It's still state representation too. You know, like
it is in state.
They share in a state here. He should have a say.
Well,
and if Mikey say no.
I would love to hear from Phil. I would love if Phil 844.
Hey,
I tell you what, Mikey doesn't.
But
if you
send in some evidence,
I would love to hear.
Let's see what you're smoking. Let's see your glass.
Okay, 844 hit Dumb 844-448-3862. Thank you for ruling on that, Mikey. Okay, so what do you guys think? Maybe we'll leave it up for debate. People want to call in, let me know. They can let me know. If they don't give a shit, then whatever. But I think. I'm leaning 99% towards a yes. Unless
just because you got an invite.
I tell you what, unless there's another person from Buffalo that comes along, from Buffalo who has a better
application,
something. Oh boy, guys. Well, I think we actually have a very quick. We got a very quick listener here, guys. We got a guy. Can you see my screen over here, my friend?
Oh, I can't. Do you want me to go to it now?
You're gonna have to. Phil. Phil, I am quickly emailed in. He must not be able to get in on the phones, but he has quick access to the email, and he was able to send quickly some evidence and proof. Now that actually might actually knock him down a few pegs.
Why? I mean, why is that?
Because usually stoners we're a little slow, a little behind on everything. This guy was quick, so maybe he's actually going to be a great Can-a-spondent. He's a stoner and he's on his shit. He cares that much
about being Can-a-spondent that he said, "I need to fulfill my duties," and he knew what he needed to do.
I kind of agree with what you're stating, though. The fact that he may not actually be the smoker we think he is. That may be somebody else's jar. He was very active.
We can't do that because we didn't say you don't have to prove that you're smoking it yourself. I wouldn't want anybody to incriminate themselves. Who am I to do that? But no, I think Phil, I am after that.
Fine. And photo. Let me see that photo again.
I think that counts.
Let me see that photo again.
Okay, there it is. I can zoom in. I mean, it looks like some decent nugs too. Got some color in there and stuff like that. So,
that's a Firelands jar.
Okay. Oh, that's
like
that's
that
one
jar.
of the Is that Firelands? How are you able to tell?
Oh, those jars are totally recognized.
Very specific.
Very specific.
You can tell he's got either a cat or a dog or something too. Some hairs there. So,
see dog here.
I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling. Phil, I am officially our Buffalo Can-a-spondent. We will add you to the map. Thank you. We appreciate it. I did see another email pop in real quick. It's from Randy. He said, I'd like another Dumb Show logo, black with long sleeves and a crew neck sweatshirt as well. Jeez, wow. Okay, well, that's
a lot. That's black with long sleeves?
Midsummer, he's already thinking ahead for the winter. I like Randy. That's a smart guy. Okay, good for him. Okay. So we're off to a good start. Now, I did mention the Bills Mafia and the tailgating and the football and all that shit. That's where tailgating happens at football games. Yesterday, I brought up something that I forgot. I got squirrel moment. That should be a fucking shirt. Hashtag squirrel. Hashtag squirrel moment or something.
You might have kind of those.
I'm always off track.
Previously on another Dumb Show.
A long email from Ziggy.
I saw this one and I got bored.
I got to be honest with you. Yeah, basically, long story short, Ziggy's saying, "I'm dumb from the old show on this show." Well, dumb from the old show is the same person. So I don't know how to change that. He's saying that basically like I get treated like crap on my own show because of what happened with B1 and stuff the other day. and and he really dislikes B1. Really doesn't like her. Now, I don't mean this to pick on Izzy. I like Izzy or Ziggy. Excuse me. I feel. Did you you met Ziggy, right, Lou?
Yes.
Yeah, Larry bailed. He met, so he wasn't at the.
Well, I met him. Wait a second now.
Ziggy was at the meetup.
That is correct.
And I felt like I just got this kind of anti-woman vibe from him, almost an incelish vibe. Am I wrong? Did you feel that at all?
I don't know. I don't think he came off maybe
I don't
like
mean,
that.
not like, and I don't mean
Maybe
that.
you were
like,
just.
If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, dude. I really apologize. I really am sorry. I'm not trying to slam the dude.
Right.
But I just got this weird vibe, and then I got this email, and I went, oof. I felt like this guy doesn't like women because he really went hard on B1. You agreed? Did you read the email? It's real long, and I don't want to read it verbatim. I mean, literally, it's a page. It's a page long. I don't want to read the whole email.
You should get some excerpts.
So, he says take a step back. Don't stress about how people see you. I don't. I don't. That's the complete opposite of what he was saying at the beginning, though. It's very weird. He wants me to not care or to care about how other people see me. Like I need to hold myself up here. But then he says down here, don't stress about it.
Yeah, the one thing I got from it
contradiction
was that don't worry about how people see you, but I want you to know people see you this way. So the way they see you is like you're from the old show, but you're new. So don't be like the old show, but hey, be you. And don't care what they think, but they're gonna think it if they're not you or you being you. Right?
I don't know what you just said right there. That sounded like a dumb story is what it sounded like. But he does have one good idea.
I just want to help you.
He says, and dealing with my temper and my rage issues, he says I should get a punching bag and put it up in the studio. When I feel I'm angry, get up and hit it 10 times. Not only will it let out the anger, but it will show everyone in the room, hey, it's getting out of hand. And we need to get back on. Oh, so instead of yelling at you guys, he wants me to get up and start punching things.
I like this.
Something to take control of the show. So So if you guys see, I did bang on the desk the other day, but I was yelling at myself because I kept saying a stupid phrase that drives me nuts when I say it. But no, he says he ranted a lot. You sure did. The reason he loved RMG is because of you, dumb. You had a personality like me and overcame so much in those 20 years. I just want to see you succeed and get what you deserve from this show and become the person I feel you want to be. Love you and love the show. Good luck. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. So I do find it interesting that the thing that I took out of this was the punching bag thing. What a great idea. What a great idea.
Wait, how is that a great idea? That's not at all a great idea.
Well, I mean, I guess it's something to consider. I will say that. However,
you're gonna show me how.
However, back to the bad karma. I mentioned that I had an event on Saturday. So, we're gonna take a quickie, get the dumbs dump in. Okay, thanks to Joe T for that. We'll just use that for the first one here. Take a quickie. Real quickie. I'm talking like a 3-minuter, okay? Let these guys get some brews because I feel like Lou needs some brews because I can tell he's got shit going on. And we're going to talk about that. Lou's shit. Larry, I know, has got shit going on too. He hinted towards. So, take a quickie. We'll come back. We'll get into my karma. Why the punching bag would have to be on hold and wouldn't be able to be done right now anyway. Huh. The karma continues. I'm the living embodiment of Murphy's Law. So I thought maybe, a lot of times I used to blame it's because of where I work on the old show. It's just all this shit and all the bullshit I got to put with. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. It's just me. It just follows me fucking everywhere.
It's attached to you.
It's really annoying. So we'll come back and I'll tell you why we can't do the punching bag in the studio for when we have a dumb rage out. We'll be.
Previously on another dumb show.
Hi, you're on another dumb show.
Good evening, guys. It's Curious George from Columbus. How are you?
Curious George, my dude, what's going on? How are you?
Good, good. Are you guys keeping track of the donations? Who was the highest one so far? Do you know? Was it just only $20?
I think 50 might have just hit might have hit the highest, my friend. I think that might have been the Big Daddy. So, I think
okay,
he actually
he
just said since you
that?
put George on, I take that 50 back. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. George, how are you, man? You were in bed. Did we talk to George yesterday about the talk at the meetup? I can't remember. Some of this stuff kind of blurs together. Did we talk to you about our conversation at the meetup, George?
Yeah, I called in. And just thank you for your advice and you making me laugh on Friday, and that was the extent of our conversation. There was nothing else said.
Okay, cool. All right, good. So, Curious George, he's rocking some hair right now.
George, we just got a tip for $1,000.
George, smart man, Larry. That was dumb. I was really dumb of me to say. Yeah, the highest was 5. Yeah, I was a little slow on that one, but no. What? I'm used to you with the nice trimmed up do. What's up with you? Does your new lady like the long locks?
So it's a funny thing. So the mustache is because she didn't see the movie Top Gun, but she thinks like the guys in the trailer are like really cute, and she wants to try a mustache. So the mustache was because of Top Gun. But for the hair, every summer I leave my hair long, but every winter I cut it short. And she goes, "Why didn't you do the opposite? You should have more hair in the winter to keep you warm."
Yeah.
So she's always complaining. So then I just said, you know what? Why don't I just do this? You tell me when you want me to cut my hair. I'll leave it to you. And she goes, okay. Well, since then, she won't tell me to cut my hair. So it's almost like neither one of us want to give in. So I go, I'm not cutting it until you tell me. And she goes, I'm just going to leave it up to you to cut. And I go, nope. So now it's this whole thing. So I'm letting it go until she finally says, enough, dude, cut your wig. So now it's just a power thing. Who's going to give in first? It's stupid. I know.
Well, all right. Well, I just was kind of curious about it because I live in the same world your girls, and summertime super short, get a little long. The fade gets a little longer in the winter. That's the difference for me.
Yeah,
keep the back of the neck a little warm.
I do the beard. I do the beard in the winter. Summertime, got to keep it clean. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Well, Curious George, how are you doing today? Your mental health was in bad shape Friday night. You seem to have been made a little turnaround. How's today going for you?
Today's going okay. Very short explanation of what I'm going through is that I'm dating a girl for a couple years now. No, it's not the girl that was a squirter. I mentioned on RMG that my girlfriend squirted, which wasn't true. She dumped me because I said that. So, and I was with her for about 12 years. I got a different girlfriend for about 3.5 years. She has a sister. And then her sister, we were at their house, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And her sister, while my girlfriend left, her sister said, dude, when are you going to propose to my girlfriend, or not from my sister? And I go, she goes, what's your plans? What's your intentions? And I go, I don't know. Just, one day at a time, we're seeing how it goes and all that. I felt like that she was kind of pressuring me to propose to her sister, which is my girlfriend. And I'm not ready yet, Dom. I don't know when I'll be ready. I don't know. Maybe I'm never going to be ready. And now I'm worried. Am I wasting her time by just keep stringing her along for all these years and not proposing?
Your brain goes a million miles an hour, man. It's worse than mine. I thought I had a brain that just goes and goes and goes like a TV that just never shuts off and just channels changing constantly. You're worse than me, man. Wow. You're
It's bad.
Wow. Where to start? Where to start here? First question. What did you bring up your old girlfriend only to bring up the new one in the context that she is not a squirter? Because otherwise, I'm not really sure the purpose of bringing up the old girlfriend to tell the story about the new girlfriend and about the marriage thing.
The new girlfriend is aware of the old girlfriend of how many years I've been with her, and the sister is aware as well. And she goes, "Are you stringing my sister around for 12 years, dude?" That's kind of what she was saying.
Oh, okay. So
wait, why did she...
I'm asking though why you brought up your old girlfriend though, because Hello. Welcome to another dumb show. I'm another dumb show host. What are we on, issue 22?
22.
22. Larry's here with me. What's up, dude?
What is happening?
Got B1 sitting in with us as well. How you doing, B1?
What's up?
What's up? Oh, perfect way to start the show. Food in your mouth. Awesome. I usually like when you put stuff in your mouth. All right. That's a little insight into my house. Just the dirty jokes and creepy old guy laugh. Welcome to all of you. Another dumb show here. Shout out to M-Bomb in chat. First in chat. Had a comment. Didn't just actually say first in chat, but he said something interesting.
I thought Chris was first in chat.
No, I went live chat. You're looking at top chat. I went to live chat.
Okay.
And I found M-Bomb first said, haha, what happened to this car? Oh, yeah, I tried to have first dibs on comments on another dumb show. And eyeballs and a smile. I don't know if that means he crashed trying to get home or trying to type, pop up in the chat. I'm not really sure what any of that means.
All of it. All the above.
Thanks to M-Bomb for being first, and shout out to all the League of Dummies there. We appreciate you guys being there. I did see Blue Wolverine right off the bat. He said, if I can't be first in chat, I'll be first donor. So shout out those ducats. Good looking out. Thanks, Blue Wolverine. Appreciate it, dude. People are complaining about us being late today. I believe there is actually a good reason for that. We did get a new, we put some audio on. We did some audio stuff. Hopefully that you guys like it. I'm not sure if it's going to be good or not. Dan thinks that this is our audio is going to be fantastic, best it's ever been. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Brap Attack is complaining, Dan. Audio is too low. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't see anybody else saying that. Sound is titties today. Allie's saying sound is titties today. So I don't know. Maybe I wasn't talking loudly into the mic enough. I'm not really sure. But I the little bit that we played earlier, I thought it sounded good. We actually did a test earlier, and I thought it sounded fantastic. So 844 Hey Tom, by the way, you can always give us a call here, 844-448-3862. I'll read your emails if you send those in to me, anotherdumbshow@gmail.com. We will have that available on our new website pretty soon. We're going to be able to put a contact form up on anotherdumbshow.com. That way you guys will be able to go directly there and access, all things dumb. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to, one-stop shop for your old big sexy here. So I do have a little apology that is due. I yesterday never mentioned our old friend Dylan Cerruti. I left. I never got to my dude. Yeah, and it's weird because I did have this. I saw this weird little TikTok about this. I don't know. It's just this lady who was showing her house. And she got all hot and bothered. And yeah, if you haven't already liked and subscribed this episode, please make sure you do that. But I saw this TikTok, and we'll get to your emails and tweets and all that good stuff here. I do have an update from Airy Sweet about our his Unreal Engine Metaverse dumb. Got a nice update there. We'll show that. But in the meantime, watch this. You got the video over there, Larry? You able to see this and hear all this stuff?
I should have your video. Yeah.
All right. So here, this made me think of Dylan. And
just got back to my house after a showing.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Walking around, turning off lights and stuff. Walk into the bathroom and I'm like, there's a spot on the floor. Like, I know I just cleaned this. I just cleaned.
So it's this lady walking around her house, showing all the gross stuff.
Painstakingly scrubbed and vacuumed and wiped.
Bathtub.
For 25 minutes.
Footprints all over. She's showing her house.
I'm pretty sure that somebody got in my bed, and now this bench is askew.
Askew.
Yep, this one too. Yeah, I didn't make the bed like that. They also sat right here. Hope you guys had fun.
Now, I brought that up because I thought it made me think of Dylan because I know, well, he's an agent, so I don't know how it works as far as finding houses and things like that. But I'm sure they show homes, right? That's what you do.
Yeah.
This person must be selling it themselves or something and showing it themselves. I wonder if that's the downfall to showing it to yourself. You don't have a realtor there kind of showing everybody around. I don't know how an open house works. If they actually walk you around I had a realtor take us to a home, like an agent, and like show us houses
Yeah.
with nobody else there, but not
Yeah.
just like an open house where people are just like, come on in. Here's the cookies on the
But I
table.
would think even at an open house, you don't have enough time to do all that. Like, how is it an open house and you literally are opening your house and you're out, you're leaving?
No, when you do an open house, it's usually through a realtor, and like the realtor will be there with other people, like looking at the house.
Yeah, you leave.
Like it's
the
not
realtor
like,
runs the
yeah,
show.
I only know this because my parents, when they sold their house, like the realtor would call us and say, "Hey, people want to come see your house," and we'd have to do what that lady did in like 25 minutes. You have to get the whole house together, and then we'd have to get out of there for like a few hours while they showed our house.
Okay, so yeah, everybody leaves.
So yeah, so everybody leaves. So there's like the people aren't with you the whole time either. Like you can wander around these people's houses.
They're
So
banging in your house, and if you see Dan in the background, he's turning on some
Yeah,
logos
so,
on
like,
the TV.
people
But
are-
that's what I'm saying. They
like,
don't
you
have
have-
they don't have that kind of time.
oh no,
Somebody's
you do.
there and
I'm not.
stuff.
No, Larry, we would have to leave our house for like 2 or 3 hours.
But leave a
Like-
realtor there though. You would leave and a realtor
Yeah,
would be
but
there.
like no, but
so
like that
how do
realtor
people
could
have
be,
that much time?
That's
because
what I'm
those
wondering if
realtors
Dylan-
could be there with like 2 or 3 other couples.
That's
and
the open house. That's the difference
Yeah.
between the open house and just showing.
Yeah.
The open house is when the realtor just opens the doors. They have cookies out. They have flowers out. They
Not
make the
even
house.
cookies. They get,
No, you
yeah,
got no.
yeah,
You an
cookies.
idiot. You
They
got to
get
put.
movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to put the cookies out. The house smells like
I don't think
fresh
there's
cookies.
nothing else
What
but
do you
cookies.
had
What are
dipshit?
you talking about? What are you going to put out? That's a realtor.
Nothing.
That's an agent trick. That's
gonna
an
put out.
agent open house trick. So because you want the house, you put an apple pie out.
You took one.
Something
you
that's
took one course in realtor school. You never
Everybody
know.
knows
Okay.
Can you
This
put
is-
like a
this
pot
is
roast
common
out? Can you
realtor
put a pot
not-
roast out? I want to walk into the house and smell like.
I would turn around and rock the fuck
Oh my
out. I
God,
hate
don't
pot
even start
roast.
with pot roast.
Fucking
Shit.
gross
Don't
ass.
start with pot roast.
Fucking onion flavored meat.
But
So
no, like I
gross.
could totally
Ugh.
see. I could totally see that, and that then like the size of that tub, obviously, and looking at our backyard, that's a nice big house that they
Well.
just showed there. So that's enough people. Like
There's plenty of time to go
Yeah, there's
bang
plenty-
upstairs. I think if there's
I know.
downstairs,
I
they're
feel like
showing
they
the
weren't
bathroom or the
banging.
basement. Somebody goes up, takes a roll around the bed. But why though?
But like,
what-
who knows? Maybe they had kids with them, and maybe the kids jumped on the bed or something, and like
some
ran
people are
around
just
there.
horny. Some people are just horny.
I
You saw
don't
that
think they
jacuzzi
banged, but I
story.
don't think they banged. I don't think they banged in there. I think they wanted to be like, oh, let's see what like if we laid on this bed, or like I don't think like anybody was banging in her house.
But the bench was askew. How did
yeah,
yeah,
because
that's
they
he
made
had her off
themselves
the
at
edge of the
home.
bed. He was on. He's
No.
kneeling there.
Nice.
She's on the bed,
No.
and he's
Nice.
banging away. That starts sliding.
Maybe it was
back
the
and makes it
realtor.
askew.
maybe the realtor brought a couple over that she was banging or he was banging.
Oh, it's on the
and-
realtor.
What
Yeah,
difference
maybe
who
the
it is?
realtor
It's
was in
about
on
the.
it.
Who cares who it is? It's about your home. Somebody banging on your bed when you're not home. Who gives a shit who it was? That's
I
not
don't
the
think anybody
point.
was banging. I think people just took their shoes off and
like
tried to make themselves comfortable.
Such a contrarian. My God, who gives a shit? If I just think it's weird at this point that there's somebody going around, rolling around in beds or banging. It doesn't matter. Stay off the fucking bed. It doesn't matter. Just fucking
Oh, even
look
if they land down.
look at the house.
Fuck out my bed, huh?
We don't need to lay in somebody's bed
Yeah,
to test out their house to decide whether you
Well,
want to live
need
there
you
or
need
not.
a view of the ceiling.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
never
Like,
know.
What
You
does, what does it feel like to wake up in this house? you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
I also would go, you know what? I don't want I'm probably not going to set it up this way. I'm probably going to put the bed on a different wall. My feng shui is going to be different than their feng
But
shui.
you don't know that unless you could test it out where it's at right
Exactly.
now.
No,
It's a
no,
prime
you don't need to
opportunity.
lay in a bed
They
to know
made
feng shui.
themselves
You
at
should know
home.
you do feng shui based on the layout of the room, not based on where you want to be in the room. You don't have that decision. It's
But
not
B1's
based on
got a
where you
feng
want to
shui.
be. It's
What
based
if
on
they
the feng
walked
shui of the
in?
room.
What if they walked in and the realtor said, "Make yourself at home"?
I don't think that means leave used condoms on the floor and walk away, or leave your dirty underwear in the bathroom like B1 does in my house. So
Oh, we're not doing open houses.
if you want somebody to look after your house properly, their family team, this Rudy team at Home Smart. So if somebody's maybe Dylan's downstairs showing somebody the basement, maybe there's somebody upstairs making sure nobody's banging in the bed. There's only one way to find out. Call Dylan 440-364-3250. That's 440-364-3250. They specialize in lake homes. So if you want a nice view, he's your guy. Give Dylan a call. 440-364-3250. They serve all of Northeast Ohio. They specialize, I said, in lake homes, but they also will get you hooked up as far as, your regular old single-family residential home. You can find him on all the socials at Dylan Cerruti. That's Dylan with a Y, the cool way, DYLANCERUTTI. If you're looking for a beauty, call Cerruti. He's always got his phone on him, so give him a call, 440-364-3250. Thanks again to the Cerruti team at Home Smart and Dylan. I did mention I have some emails to read. I have two from Curious George. I am going to go ahead and skip both of those right now. Oh, yep, that's right. I did run outside, and grab the email bundle bundle. Bag of emails. Grab the bag of emails.
Sorry,
Thank you,
Dan
Larry.
had me over here checking.
That's okay.
mailbox.
I always get thrown off by the mailbox.
I was a little late. I was checking Dan's meters. Are they good, Dan? He wants me to hit something.
That's okay. I like to see you guys working hard over there.
like
a
the
team
camaraderie
after
over
the big
Good
blowout
job,
from
Larry.
Lash Out Larry yesterday. No, somebody called Larry Lash Out Larry because of a little bit of he went off on Dan. Let's be honest. He
Not lash out.
He did. Well, I've been accused the same. So people were considering all of Larry's different names, and I did get a email here from Matthew Leonard. I don't know if I'm supposed to do his full name, but okay, sorry, dude. Matthew Leonard. He would like to call you Lieutenant Larry. It's not bad. It goes with Captain Content. Not bad. You did have a pretty funny one yesterday when we were joking around after the air about it. I said, how did everybody miss the most obvious one? If I'm Captain Content, it's kind of like Captain Marvel, who is Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam's enemy is Black Adam. So I said, why wouldn't it? How did nobody say Black Larry? I don't know. We missed that.
I can go with Black Larry. Then it's all about me.
But then you were very funny when you said, well, if you're Captain Content, wouldn't it be, what did you say?
If you're Captain Content, I would have to be Lieutenant Producer.
No, I thought you said Black Production.
oh, yeah, Black Production. That is, if it was Black Adam, it would be Black Production.
Yeah, that's what made me laugh.
Yes, everybody, this is the nerdery I had to deal with yesterday after the show.
Could you not eat French fries while we're maybe just stop eating for a little bit? Just
I haven't eaten all day. I'm so hungry.
Okay, well, also, Matthew
LOL is Lash Out Larry. I kind of like,
I didn't think about that. Lash Out Larry. That works.
Think about that.
But no, Matthew also suggested that for Lieutenant Larry, that your symbol should be, because I have the Captain Content logo. Yeah. I don't know. You able to show everybody that in case they haven't seen it yet?
No, I don't keep that.
Don't worry about it if you don't have it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm dumb.
It's okay. People see it on the recap when we do the deuce. But they think he wants you to have a Green Lantern type of symbol.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool because he has a good reason for it. It's because whatever he imagines, he creates. And there you go. That's a perfect thing. We imagine things and we make them happen. So that's what
Green Lantern. I can get that. So they just called them the Lantern Corp, right?
The Lantern Corps. I don't think you say the P part of it. I never really understood the Marine Corp. No, the P is like the Marine Corps. You don't say the P.
Okay, so Lantern Corps. Larry Corps Larry.
Yeah. So you would have this logo here. You see?
Is it the one? With
you have one?
No. I just got a picture of Green Lantern.
Oh, okay. Where's your computer?
Is this that circle?
Look for the guy
right
with Green Lantern. There you go.
No,
I'm busting
trying to
your
remember
chops.
my buttons. I set your.
So here's the Green Lantern logo they're talking about right there. That's the actual official Green Lantern logo.
Well, what would that be? An L in the middle or something?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how we would make that happen, but I do like his idea that because Green Lantern's superpower is he whatever he wills, he creates. Whatever you can imagine, he makes happen. So I always thought that was a cool character for that reason. But I can't. What are the limits of your imagination, basically, or how strong is your willpower to not stop? Basically, that's what his superpower is.
However much you yell at me, that's
how
level,
much
that's
can
the level
Larry
when I stop.
tolerate? That's pretty good. Joe T, is she going to chew and speak very low and close to the mic? I'm not sure who does anything like that.
ASMR stuff. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I don't understand that.
Didn't
ASMR.
you just shove a 20-piece in your mouth yesterday during the show?
No, not me.
That was for hilarity.
No, that wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You literally were chewing and talking yesterday.
I have an email from Jason. He's saying, "Hey Dom, love the show. I noticed there was a TikTok for your show and was wondering if you were going to start using it. Once you get 1,000 subscribers or followers, I guess, you can also go live on that platform and gain more traction for the show. Just wondering. Thank you, J-Rock from East Palestine, Ohio." Well, J-Rock, that's a great question.
I like that name though, J-Rock.
That is good. I did make that, and I think I was considering doing. I actually was looking in it today. I was considering looking in one of those platforms that basically just would tweet everything, or not tweet, but just send all the different things out at once, like different it would send, like, say if we want to send a highlight clip out, it would send it to every social media platform at once.
An app to make you lazy.
And then I was, but that's what, well, that's what I thought. I thought, that'd be good. But then on the other hand, I go, it's so spammy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then it's the same thing on everyone. And I'd swipe right past that when that kind of stuff happens. So I think I definitely, I'd like to do some more stuff with TikTok, but I think it'll be we'll maybe do some behind the scenes stuff here with it or things like that. I think that might be what we'll pop some clips in there every once in a while.
I can TikTok.
Can you?
I can TikTok.
It's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Before. I've talked a little bit with my son. I tick a little bit with my daughter.
I wouldn't say that to too many people that you tickle your daughter. You tick with. They're going to think you're saying you tickle your daughter. But no, I think that is a great idea, and we'll definitely take advantage of that soon. It's just I think we're kind of focused on just getting the 2 hours straight and make sure the audio's good, and giving you guys a good 2 hours, and then we'll worry about all that other stuff as things move along. Another email says it's from Muffin Man. He says, I'm just writing for a suggestion. When the second half is always happy hour on Another Dumb Show. When that hour comes up, you should have some sort of action theme song or tune letting you know it's time for happy hour. It'll be almost like how Superman, in your case, Captain Content, goes into action by grabbing a beverage. I think it will go well with Another Dumb Show theme. This is just a suggestion. I know you are sorting stuff out, and God knows we don't want to put Larry in the mental house. Love the show. Listen every day from PA, the Muffin Man. No, that's a fun idea. It's some sort of like when he's rushing off, like when when Superman busts open his shirt or something.
How's this sound?
That's okay. So it is whooshy. That is whooshy.
Okay.
You know, we should maybe try to find like when he does that. I don't know. See, is he doing more of like a sound, like a whoosh, like he's running away, or does he want like almost like the super fan thing that you do, almost something along those lines? So we'll have to maybe flesh that out a little bit more. But I think that's a good idea.
I'll work harder. I'm sorry, boss. I didn't get that together.
More stuff for Larry. This email is, you know what? I think I messed up. I should.
Then here go Allie in the chat room. Oh yeah, Larry, make a cut scene for happy hour.
I shouldn't have done this. Oh, here we go. So this is from crap. You know what? Crap. Oh God. Hold on.
Boy. Oh, what'd you do?
Hold on. I hit the wrong button and I started moving in and out of stuff here.
Are
so I got
I
got an email from Amanda. She's watching the show today, and she wanted to show how she's watching Another Dumb Show. So this is from Amanda. She's got her self-built little fire there. Got a little fire pit going.
Is that a tie? Is that a wheel?
That does look like a wheel. It's got a couple cinder pot. Yeah, that's 4 cinder blocks with a wheel, an old rusty wheel on top of it, with logs and fire in it. Yeah. So I mean, I think that qualifies as a fire pit. I'll give her that. But I wonder if she's on the iPad or.
I think I don't think that's an old tire. I think that's a fire pit. That's on the center button. At the bottom.
I don't think you know.
I do
not
know.
Tire, wheel.
I know what you're saying.
Tires are made of rubber. We're talking about the metal.
I know
wheel.
it's not. It's not though. I'm telling you that is a fire pit. That's not an old wheel. I'm telling you.
Still got that up.
I'm telling you that's a fire pit.
Back, sure.
Like she didn't have to build that, but it's a fire pit.
No, that's a wheel, honey.
No,
look, you can even see the wheel grooves. Here's one where the tire grabs.
I've never seen a fire pit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Larry's got fire. You saw Larry's fire pit. He's got those fancy ass. He's got some. He does have some bougie ass fire pits.
Are you kidding me?
I've got 2 bougie.
Yeah, he's got 2 fire pits. Are you kidding me? And no, that is for like out. That's what our fire pit looked like at my dad's house. That's why I know that.
Because we're hillbillies.
Oh, hillbillies.
Yeah, Grandpa probably put it together. It's not what normal fire pits look like. All right. And Amanda also says, "Hi, Dom. I just want to share how I'm watching the show today. Perfect, peaceful, relaxing fire. I love the show. You're so much more relaxed and happy. Huge difference from what we were like on the old show. I get it, though. I don't blame you. So glad you're doing this. Larry and Lou are awesome, too. I look forward to the show daily. Amanda. Oh, that's so nice of her.
Thank you.
Every day, too. That's so cool.
B1. Boom. In your face. You're wrong. Amanda's in the chat. She said it's a wheel.
Okay.
There you go. So Amanda's one of the League of Dummies. She's in the chat there. So she confirmed.
I was wrong.
Old steel wheel from Wreck-It Ralph saying that. Yeah, of course.
I was wrong.
Wreck-It Ralph?
That's one of the guys in there. Boomsicle. I saw he did send a nice comment. Said we're getting better every day. I think I saw it came in like right at the last second before we started. But Boomsicle had some nice things to say, so I appreciate it. Here is an email from Dick Floss, my main dude Sam over in Australia. He says, hey guys, I'm the Australian fan, and last night was our biggest game of footy of the year. And it was a great game. Below is a highlight clip. Unfortunately, you will not be able to watch it because you have to be in Australia. Thank you. Well, he said if we want to pull up a VPN to watch it, we could. But love the show. Keep up the good work, Sam. Dick Floss. No, he sent that I tried to watch it. We can't watch it. But I did look up what
we
footy.
can't watch it?
No, I tried. We can't watch it.
Hold on, let me see if I
You can
download
try
it.
to find some sort of clips of it somewhere, but I don't believe we're allowed to play it in our region. But I didn't even know what footy was. I think he was talking about soccer because I
Yeah,
thought they
that's not
call
soccer.
football over there. Well, I Googled footy and what the origin of 2022 state of origin highlights is, and it apparently is the it's the rugby championship.
Oh,
And I was under the impression
that's what you call rugby footy?
that's what they have Australian rules football, which I don't understand the difference between Australian rules football and rugby. There's probably a lot going on there. I'm not really sure what it is, what the difference is, but I love rugby. I think rugby's so cool.
Really?
Oh man, it's so cool.
It seems
That's
a little crazy.
That's a badass motherfucker sport. That's old school NFL kind of hitting.
Yeah.
Just no pads,
No
just
pads, yeah.
Broken
brutal
noses and-
monster people. I love it. I
It's
absolutely
hockey on grass.
But with,
kind of,
like,
but yeah, I don't
nothing.
even know how to explain. It's like
Don't you wear like just
full
your shirt
contact
and
soccer,
shorts?
basically. I mean, there's all shirts and shorts. There's
That's
some
it.
the pussies wear
Mouth
face
guard?
helmets and mouth guards.
Oh,
Those
People
pussies-
still wear mouth
losers.
guards and helmets though?
not real hard helmets. They
No.
can wear those little pressed
Plastic.
padded helmets
Okay.
that you'll see everybody using in the
I know
like the practice in the NFL now that they have those soft helmets that they wear in practice. Have
Oh,
you
they
ever
do
seen
those in the practice NFLs?
Yeah, some of them do now.
Man,
Yeah.
That would be.
we know a chick that plays rugby and it's pretty badass.
Was
You
it
know,
who
you
plays
know a
rugby?
rugby chick?
Leah does.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old restaurant I used to work
Yeah, her
that she and
kids.
I used to work
Yeah,
at.
Tommy and Leah both play.
And nobody
rugby.
knows this. You're the progressive commercial right now. You're saying Tommy
Sorry.
and Leah like everybody knows who they are.
Because you just said at the old place we worked at, and I said both of her kids.
Nope, but I hadn't explained the name of the restaurant and who we work
Oh.
for and that it's their
Oh.
kids.
Okay, continue.
you-
Sorry, I'll just sit over here and eat fries and move my mic.
I like when this happens. I just have to hit two buttons.
I
Back
think
and
she's a
forth,
little
back and
salty.
forth.
Well, there's a couple of things going on. She's mad at me right now because I apparently hurt our dog. I stepped on Darla's foot earlier by accident.
Yeah, and her bill's already enough as it is, and now I
And
gotta go take her in tomorrow. Gotta get her. I got to do her little surgery thing on her incision, and now on top of it, I have to do X-rays, probably medication, maybe even splint her toe if you broke her toe.
I'm very worried about it because I didn't notice her limping. She was walking fine for me, so I'm not really sure.
She's licking it excessively, and that means that it hurts.
She did not chase me down for a petting when I walked in, so maybe she just didn't want to move. I don't know.
I feel bad about it. And she's B1's also probably upset. Her mom was in the hospital last night.
Oh,
How is she doing? What happened?
She's better. She's at home now. She was having really weird pains in her belly, and she took some meds to try to make them feel better. And when she did, like 10 minutes later, she kept puking, and she couldn't stop. And then she just kept like this. She felt weird all day. When she called, they thought she had like a gallbladder attack. So, but she went, and everything was okay. But she has to follow up with a GI doctor to make sure everything else is okay. But yeah, I was worried. I was definitely worried.
my wife had her gallbladder taken out for those kind of same symptoms too.
Really?
Like, yeah, it was on her birthday too. I think like it kind of sucked. Like,
My stepmom had hers taken out and like had to stay in the hospital for 3 days and everything because she had some like weird infection afterwards, and like she couldn't stop puking after her surgery, and like she got super sick afterwards. So like I know that your gallbladder is nothing to mess around with. So
but those abdominal pains are nothing like to mess with because like
No.
you don't know if it's your gallbladder or it's your appendix. Like my brother-in-law had to get like emergency appendicitis. Is that
Appendicitis?
appendectomy?
Yeah,
Appendectomy?
appendectomy.
Appendectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to get an emergency one like a few weeks ago.
that's crazy.
Your
Yeah.
brother did?
My brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Brother-in-law.
Well, your family's, what are they eating? It's all
I
that
don't know- I don't
Ecuadorian
know.
food.
Oh, that-
The doctors say like it's nothing about like your
No, it just
mostly
happens.
your health. It just happens, you know.
That's why it could happen at any
No,
age.
they say that gallbladder stuff's from a high fat diet.
Well,
I
yeah,
thought.
but no, the appendix.
that was-
appendix is what he's saying. That
Oh,
can happen for
appendix. My
anybody.
bad. I mixed
Yeah.
those two. My bad. Yeah, appendix is just whatever. It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
my
unlucky.
that's weird because my kid's stepdad, that just happened to him like a month and a half ago too. So.
Appendix.
Well, my
What a
mom
weird
had
coinky
appendicitis.
dink.
Well, my mom had appendicitis when she was little and had her appendix taken out. So that's what she already.
That's
had
better.
that.
That's better.
So
to
they
say.
knew. Oh, so they were
Yeah,
like, all
so
right,
they were like,
immediately,
yeah.
it's not your appendix.
But that's just abdominal pains are no joke.
Well, didn't you
How
s-
many times you've taken me to the ER for abdominal pains?
And it's always for the same thing. You're backed up. You've eaten too much
No,
Chipotle, and
no,
you've got a
a few
log
of
of
it-
shit in
no,
your gut.
a few of it was during all that stuff, and it was that and when I had endometriosis, and they found all those cysts too on me that they didn't know I had that had been causing me all those pains too.
Now I don't understand that because that's not your stomach. That's like
It's
your
all in
that's
that
by
area.
your puss.
No, it's not. It's all literally in that same area from like my belly button down.
Don't nod over there like you know
No.
about female anatomy.
Dan
You've never had
cares.
sex in your life.
Dan- yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like
If
it literally.
I think it's like when a dude gets kicked in the balls, you kind of get, the stomach pains.
but,
I
like,
see. Okay.
yeah,
The
but, like-
radiate.
But no, and like everything just hurts right there too. But no, it was, and think of how high up your ovaries go. I had one cyst on one side, one cyst on the other, and then my uterus itself was covered in endometriosis. So it was no joke.
Sissy ass bitch.
I was. Remember how much pain I was in all
Yeah.
the time? It
Diz
was
is
no
right.
joke.
I am.
know. I saw that.
Diz is right.
Yeah.
I am busting those guts. That's the problem. Is
Yeah,
what's happening.
that's
I'm
exactly what
killing
it
those
was.
guts.
If you could stop so my medical bills would stop, that'd be great. Go a little bit slower.
Brian wishes Brittany's camera would show her front face instead of her side. Well, she's kind of like Two-Face. The one side of her face is actually completely mangled and mutilated, and we try to hide that side of her face. So, no, she actually is just the camera has to be off to the side there
So you can
because
see-
no, actually, it has
I
nothing
shake
to
the
do.
table a lot.
Yeah, it
Just
has
admit
nothing to do with the couch. The table, there's a long table here that Larry sits on. There you go. You can see the table. Not perfect. So the camera's off to the side. If we were to put the camera on the table in front of B1, anytime you just like bump the table like that, the camera's going to start wiggling. So, and it's super, super duper sensitive. So, I mean, B1 could probably turn herself, maybe, I guess, a little bit more
But
towards
it's hard because
the
then, like, I
camera.
talk to you guys too, so like it's
No, I get it.
difficult because when we talk, like I turn to you and then I turn to Larry, and it's
I understand.
can't like talk to you guys just like, hey.
Well, hey, give them what they're looking for every once in a while. Give Brian what he's looking for. Jesus Christ. That's
Hey Dan,
funny.
did you
wear a
have a
low
problem with
shirt.
remotes or something? Are you good?
Yeah, Dan's got some issues over there.
It's not turning on.
Speaking of issues,
It's a tissue.
I'll fix it.
Can
in
I
a
eat
break.
a
I'll
fry?
fix it in a
Is it
break.
okay?
You sit still.
what's that?
I keep looking at one French fry I really want to eat. Is it okay if I eat it?
I don't care.
You got to look in the camera to do it though.
Oh God, that's so gross. I love sex and I love food, but I do not love sex and food combined.
No?
It grosses me out so much.
So you're not like
I-
the whipped cream and banana and strawberries and all that?
Thank you. Nope. Nope.
Ah.
If she wants to cover me in whipped cream and lick it all off of me, God bless her. But there's no chance I'm doing that to her. That makes me want to barf.
I tried that one time.
Oh, so gross.
It makes
Just-
it makes food gross. It does. Make food
it's so gross to me. That
Yeah.
those flavors don't blend. Those are
Which
there's
way-
no
which-
puss and whipped cream. They don't blend to me.
never,
I
they
would've
never
gotten that.
blend.
They don't.
never blend.
No, that's not a
I
good
thought we were
thing.
talking about strawberries. and whipped
That's
cream.
like I saw that. Did you see? Speaking of TikTok trends, a little while. Did you see that vabbing trend?
What's that?
Dabbing?
I don't even think
Oh,
I know
this
what
is
that
great.
is.
Well,
God,
it's
I'm-
funny. It made me laugh because it reminded me of the old show.
When are you watching TikTok?
I see a million news stories that involve TikTok. I
Okay.
love TikTok trends. I love
Oh.
them. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm 27-year-old emotional age based on the test we had yesterday. I'm not really sure mental age, but I love viral just shit on TikTok. It's fun to me. I like goofball fun shit, and that's really a lot of times what TikTok is to me is goofball fun shit. Sometimes it's people just being goofy for the sake of being goofy. Like this girl could be full of shit. She's saying that the new perfume trend for women is to stick their finger in their cooch and put their cooch juice behind their ear.
I've heard that. I've
or
heard
on their
I've heard
on their
that.
wrists or whatever, and it made me laugh. It's like the bitch is ripping off the dude from the old show. That was Dieter's bag. He used to piss on his fingers and
Oh,
rub it behind his ear to pick
Should
up
I
chicks.
try that? Should I see if it works?
Your
Like,
pussy is the best smelling puss I've ever smelled. So God bless you.
I
Go
know it
right
ruins
ahead and do it. I
families.
know it is a home wrecking ass
It's a home
puss in
wrecking
more than
ass
one way.
puss. That's French fry.
Speaking of your boobs and home wrecking, I got an email from RV Brett.
Are in somebody else's family?
Brett's got a complaint about the show, and we might have to have words with YouTube and whoever's running YouTube, whoever's sending the fucking ads our way, because it is an ad for small boobs. Somebody said, RV Brett says, "Do they not know your show? What is this?" And the ad is for everyday bras perfected for small boobs. Small boobs are just fine. I got no problem with small boobs, but I mean, who's watching? Who's searching around here? What's going on? Or what is it? Is his wife in his house? Are these ad driven? I don't know how this works as far as
that ad is so stupid. That's not her cup size. That doesn't fit. That's why it looks like that. It's not her cup size. That's like a size bigger.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to sell her. Is the one on the right is the boob they're trying to, or the bra they're trying to sell her. Like, now here's a bra for your actual tiny tits.
This is interesting. I'm glad I saw this. It just reminded me of something. So
I do what?
The small boobs. Go ahead.
Squirrel.
Yeah, the bra.
Squirrel.
No, it actually has to do
now?
with this. No, it actually has to do with you and your huge hoots.
Huge hoots.
Huge hooters.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was listening to Howard Stern today.
They talked about my hoots?
No.
Oh.
It was a best of.
So conceited on Howard Stern. They're going to talk about your hoots.
That'd be sweet.
It was a best of, and the guest on there was David Spade. Who, by the way, very funny. Goddamn, he's very funny.
No.
He's just every word that comes out. He's just funny. He tells stories funny. Everything he does, he's just very funny. So I'm listening to it, and it gets to a point in there somewhere. What'd you do? What'd you break, Larry?
Nothing. Stop looking at me.
It's okay. I don't care enough about the pictures. Don't worry about the pictures. I need you here talking to me. Don't worry about the pictures. The pictures are the low priority to me.
Okay. Okay.
No, honestly, I really don't care about the pictures. I'm much more. I'd rather
need
talk.
it for a thumbnail and that's not on, it's gonna look okay. So I'm just saying, like, if I can fix it while you tell the story, I can
the 2 hours here are more important than thumbnails or anything else. So, having said that, let me get Diz on hold because I don't know. Diz doesn't call very often. So for Diz to call, there must be something going on in the chat or something.
David Spade.
Or mod. But David Spade was on Howard Stern, and it somehow came up the type of woman he's into. And I have very bad news for you, old 36 double
he likes
D.
like 19-year-old chicks.
No, that has nothing to do with age at all. In fact, he likes very, very petite women who have very, very flat chests and small hips and almost have a dick. That's what he's into.
He's trolling.
He likes himself.
Basically says I'm not into B1 at all without saying it.
Is that what he said?
Without saying that. Yeah, without in so many words because all of those things.
Is this what you wanted to hear though? Is it like, did he say something totally
no,
different?
No, it's actually what made me laugh so hard because it was just the exact opposite of you is exactly what he said he was into. So you're telling me if David
Spade met me, he would turn me down because I don't have flat chest? Look,
he specifically said a woman that's built like you is not what he's into.
But I have a wonderful personality.
David Spade's not looking for personality.
I agree. I agree.
Listen, fine. I'll accept my second loss of the day. First, it was the wheel. Or the what we
you had it right.
Got it.
And then now David Spade. So what else you got for me today, bud?
Dizzazzter. You're on another dumb show.
Diz, be nice.
What's up, Diz?
What is up, guys? All right. So first of all, I know Dub is exceedingly happy right now learning that David Spade likes to bang twinks. That's the greatest thing I think we've ever heard.
I was very happy. I was seriously. I was sitting in the car. I was waiting for some Starbucks. It came on that it was him, and I giggled. I was like, "Oh, it's kind of silly. What a weird coincidence!" And so I started listening because he's funny, and the way he got into that story was he asked if he could tell his joke on the Jimmy Fallon show when he was on it, and he had the word "dick" in it, and he couldn't include. They wouldn't let him. They were like, no. Yeah. So and Howard asked him what was the joke, told the joke. So it was.
I mean, he lives off.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but he
he's
lives out
telling
there
a
in-
story with a punchline. That's how he does. All his stuff are stories. Like he's just
So it's
he's not
fabricated.
doing.
Got it.
No, he doesn't.
loves me. Got
He
it.
doesn't do bits. He tells stories that are funny.
Yeah, he tells stories. yeah.
Exactly.
But he lives out there. He lives out there in L.A. So I mean, you had to think at some point that he was too pretty of a man to be, super straight anyway. So, but here's my story. So 9 years ago, me and Dumb were having a little session over at our friend Corey Roddick's house, and Dumb wanted to show me a picture, and I'm only reason I'm telling this story, Dumb, is because boobs got brought up, and also I said that I was going to tell this story anyway, and you've already kind of gotten in trouble a little bit, so I just wanted to help out the situation. So anyway,
I have no idea what he's talking about right now. I really have no idea.
Oh yeah. He has no idea. This is kind of a little bit of payback for you, B1. Anyway, so Doug wanted to show me this beautiful woman that he's been talking to that was so beautiful, and he whips out his phone, and you know how sometimes you sit back and you go, I really wish a guy who's showing me a picture would accidentally scroll too far and get a whoopsie doodle. And I'm telling you, I saw the biggest basketball boobies with the saucer plate nipples that you've ever seen. And the funny thing is, I promised you I would not call in and say anything about it. But guess what? That was on the old show. This is the ADS show.
All right.
So we got to do something different. So listen, first of all, I would like to say those are some very nice breasts, very creamy and nice nipples, a very precise, tweakable. Everything that you think in your mind when you see them is exactly right. It's perfect. And also, you know how sometimes they be so big they get nice and veiny and they look kind of old and weird and creepy. No. You're talking about the nice, perfect, like you just want to rub your hand across the side of it and go, look at that.
Are you jerking off right now? Are you actually masturbating?
It sounds
You
like
spank
it.
bank
In my mind,
that was the hardest spank bank I think I've ever heard right there.
Like
I mean,
that just topped any George call ever. Like that
What,
just
on a
like
creepometer?
George just
we need a creepometer.
Creep's gone.
Here's the thing about me. I'm a stickler for details. When I see something or I do something, I'm like Bruce Wayne. I have the photographic memory. I remember everything, and I will remember that forever. So everybody know from now on. Everybody know that B1 has some nice big old basketball-sized creamers with the tweakers. Nice. Nice, and they were hard too.
Oh my gosh, this dude did the pop.
Oh
He
my
did
God.
the pop.
It was great.
Okay. Well, Diz, thank you for the very
Diz.
detailed description of now, Larry. I would have done a very heavy
man.
zoom in on B1's boobs at that point. If I were you, that would have been that would have been what I was doing if I was running the camera there. But I'm not.
working
so,
over here.
Again, and I apologize, guys, if the phones sound weird. We do. That's one thing we have not quite figured out why they sound like you're under. When I turn them up, why we sound like we're underwater. So eventually we'll get it figured out. But as of right now, who fucking knows?
So wait, you accidentally showed my boobs to Diz and you never said anything about it, or do you just never you
I
really
honestly-
don't
I'm
remember
gonna be
this?
quite honestly, I don't remember it. It's very possible that it happened, but we were a stripper, so I don't think I cared. You know what I mean? When we first met, I was just kind of like also, and when we first met, I also made it very clear to you that I wasn't interested in any sort of relationship with anybody.
Well,
So
neither
I
of
really
us were.
didn't really. Please.
Scrooge just called him Dizzazzter, and I'm just dying over here right now. I'm dying.
Disaster.
Somebody said, yeah, I imagine him dapping his head with a napkin as he's saying all this. And is he
That's
talking
what
about
I
me or
imagined.
Diz? Is it
No,
me
I
that's all...
literally imagined Diz sweating, just profusely sweating, as he was just talking into the phone over there.
Yeah, well, he was all horned up for sure.
How long has he been holding on to that? Long ass 10 years.
I guess so. I don't know why he said I really don't believe that I would have told them don't tell anybody. I'm not like that. I don't.
I made a shortcut and I set it to B.
What?
I made a shortcut and I set it to B.
Oh, really? A hoots shortcut? The Hooter cam. All right, I love a good hoot cam. Hell yeah. Oh, that's funny.
B Dan, remember it. Did you take a note?
Diz, thank you for all of the laughs there and the very detailed description of my girl's boobs. It did really throw me off. You start talking boobs and I get thrown off.
Yeah, Dan's not saying anything because I got the preview set up over here. And it's ready to go, but I'm not even on it. He's just watching.
Now we do have a couple
I do. I wanted to talk to the other day. We had in studio. Lou was here, and while we were on the air, he had somebody, one of his friends, Lil Doug is what he goes by.
Lil Doug,
your friend too.
Yeah.
Texted Lou during the show saying, just a very kind of a cryptic text. Said, "This motherfucker pulled a gun on me," is what the text was.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't really get an update as to what happened from Lil Doug from Lou. Lou never let us know. I don't know if he didn't get one at that point or whatever. So I would like to hit a quick double D. Speaking of boobs,
I think he's gonna
Stole
join
that
us
from
for
Brett.
happy hour. We're just gonna rolling right into happy hour. I can make that.
What's that?
I can make it right up until.
I think
happy
that's a
hour.
perfect thing we should do. What we'll do is we'll take a quick we'll take about a 5-minute. We'll come back. Bree1 can stop eating on the air. I can go maybe get a look at those Hooters. She did get her vagina waxed today.
I sure did.
Brazilian from the cooter to the tutor.
I sure did. Shout out to the Sugar Bar.
Cooter to the pooter.
in
Oh,
Lakewood.
that's good. Always gives people who aren't endorsing this show shout outs. That's
Hey.
very smart.
Hey, she does a good job. Got to give me my Brazilian and my armpits and my eyebrows.
Perfect. Larry always does a preface when he gives anybody, he does any sort of mention to
No.
anybody else.
I wasn't promoting him. I was just saying that's where I go.
So yeah, now you're gonna have to show me the results during the break. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna look at B1's vagina. I also caught wind that Larry is officially in the doghouse at home.
Ooh,
I believe there is somebody who is not speaking to him. So
she got her theme
you
music now
slept
too.
on the couch last night.
Larry is going to.
No, I went to bed.
Larry's
We'll
gonna.
talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we come back from break. But I do want to get an update on what happened with Lou, and if we have time, maybe with Lou and Lil Doggy, maybe if we have time, we'll get into. He mentioned he did some. Speaking of time, did some time. So we'll see if
Damn,
maybe
all
Lou,
that is coming out.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up here before the end of the show. So stick around. We'll be right back on another dumb show. So then from there, we get ready to go, and all of a sudden, I see Larry's demeanor has changed quite a bit. And I kind of peek around the corner, and this is what I see. Yeah, baby, it wasn't my idea. It was dumb. Yeah. Yeah. I remember you saying that. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Wait, what was that? What? You see, what happened was dumb, and he went and we no, it wasn't planned. No. See, what he had done. What? Yeah, I did forget that. I'm so yeah. Okay, and that was about
was that the whole conversation?
That's about as far as. Is that about right, Lou? Did I sum that up pretty good? Was it about pretty close?
I would say yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much.
at that point, I looked at Lou and said, "He's in trouble, isn't he?" And Lou looked at me and went, "So am I." Hold on.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's doing the same thing. He's over on the phone. Yeah, so baby, we're gonna wrap up here, and if you could come up, we're gonna meet at the bar up the street. So apparently, I've gotten both of my staff in trouble on our very first meetup, and Larry didn't come to the meetup. I made you can go, Lou. If you need it, we'll get up there. So
I'll be right back.
that's okay. You got to
Lou's pulling double duty.
Lou, if you didn't hear that, Lou's walkie-talkie just went off, and he had to run up front to go see what's going on up front. So if I had to guess, we got chafed thumbs. We got to get some balm up there on someone or something. But no. So Larry, what happened? Why didn't you come to the meetup? Your
Well-
first meetup.
Well, what had happened was
That's what it's.
my wife was sick, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't take it as serious as I probably should have.
Now, when
This
you
is gonna
say
be me. This is me being super honest about it.
Okay, no, that's great. I love it. I appreciate that. That's what I'm looking for.
No, it's yeah, I was a dumbass. That was my fault.
You were a dumbass now so you forgot she was sick. Does that mean she woke up in the morning, puked and had the shits, and you forgot that she did all that, or she had a bad cold and was just run down and you were supposed to take care of the kids?
She had a bad cold, run down, and kid was not believing that she was sick either. I believe she was sick, but I
What do you
just
mean
didn't
the
realize.
kid didn't believe her? Like, so he was acting up because he thought mom was full of shit. So
Yeah,
he's
well,
like,
just
I'm
asking
gonna
all sorts of questions like, "When's Dad come home? Want to go play catch? Let's go here." And
go play some games and shut the fuck up. That's
And I mean, like, so all I'm thinking is, there still should have been something that you could have done. But
So wait, so what was the crux of the argument? She wanted you at home with the kid because she was sick and she can't go throw? Or what? I'll get to Diana in a minute. I'll get to Tammy Fake Guys. I need to know it's my goddamn show, and I need to know why my co-host wasn't at our first fucking meetup. God damn it!
yeah, like Diz says the my wife is sick excuse. But yeah, she was sick and she wasn't in the mood. She wasn't not in a good mood, and I'm not one to.
But he's not that. Is he not old? See, my son by his age, I would just be like, even when I was sick, even like when they'd come over as a single dad. If I'm that sick, I'd be like, guys, you know, the cereal's on the fridge, the milk's in the cereal's in the cupboard, milk's in the fridge. I'm sick.
So
Make
okay,
yourselves
trust-
comfortable, and I will be. Your dad's not, mom's not here, Brittany's not here. I'd be like, if I were your wife, I would be like, Dad's not going to be home for a while. Find a game, get yourself hunkered down, and call it a night.
Yeah,
this is
so.
it.
So I think that's the difference. My wife's not like that stern of the discipline.
Okay.
So yes, I did correct that with my son, like on the phone and once I got home.
Yeah.
But it's still the situation of,
You have it, didn't you? You were like, listen, my first goddamn meetup, I didn't miss it because you lucky I don't bust your ass.
I didn't tell him like that, but I did express that, there are some times where I need to go do some things, and I need you to become that young man I know you can be.
That's good for you. Yeah, you go get your mom her chicken soup. You know, that kind of stuff. You need to help me out, bro.
Yeah.
That's where, that's
but
great.
I don't want people to don't think that. I mean, obviously, the chat sounds.
What's the chat?
Joe Macaroni says, "Well, Larry's wife sounds great. She is
Actually,
great,
Larry's wife is
she's
very
great. She's
cool. But
outstanding,
the time I met her, we had a great time.
she
actually.
just had a really bad day.
That's why I think if she's sick, she's sick, and. People are weird AF, man. You guys like this one? This sounds like Black Keys to me, I thought.
It does.
It's not the Black Keys. It's my favorite of all these guys. Tiger Blood Jewel. Worst name ever. Great bets.
Oh, that is Tiger Blood
Yeah,
Jewel.
it's Tiger Blood Jewel. There's a lot of Tiger Blood Jewel in here. Yeah, I thought this was, it reminded me of Black Keys. That's why I picked it. I like that. They got a good, there's not a lot of good, like, rock now, as far as I'm concerned.
You gotta start
I
our
know,
own
Dan
band.
looks
You
like
gotta
he's
start our
into
own band.
rock a lot. I can't imagine. What's a good rock band right now other than Black Keys or Greta Van Fleet? You have one that either of
No
those
words
two?
now.
What? No, other than I take the only two good rock bands? Other than those two, really? I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah.
Only two good rock bands out right now.
I don't have a better one right
That's right. Okay, see, I know what I'm talking about. I'm hip. Fucking hip. Now,
That was your mic time, Dan.
it's all right. He doesn't,
Yeah.
I put him on guard. I caught him off guard. That's okay. I would have just thought about whatever Spotify playlist. I would have like, rock, other one I listen to.
I would
But
agree
he's
with
got-
you. I would have
really,
said that one
honestly,
hot song they got, Greta Van Fleet. What's that one song? And then you would have taken over, and then I would have had more time.
Greta Van Fleet is cool. They sound Fleet. I don't know what it's how to. I heard-
Fleet. You just want to say Fleet.
Fleet. I don't know how you say that. Is it Fleet? Greta Van Fleet.
It's Fleet.
I love them. That Zeppelin vibe they got, that's great. I don't know how anybody could not like that.
I did think it was one person at first.
Because of the name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. Actually, I take that back because I saw the first time I ever experienced them was on Saturday Night Live. I saw them perform on there. And I was very confused because he sounds like a girl, the lead singer. And he's not.
I remember you saying that too.
Yeah.
You said, that's a man?
But then I said, wow, these guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
This is cool.
That was a
this
good-
is
that was a good
really fucking
performance.
cool. Welcome back to another dumb show. Second hour, always happy hour here. Whoosh. That's maybe we'll do a little. Maybe you hit that sound.
No,
I'll
you
do
need
this.
To do a tab sound. That's like a like that.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah,
That's actually not a bad idea.
Send
at
me
all.
all your sound
Well, let's do it for
suggestions.
today. We'll do for today.
Hold
Ready?
on. Wait. I don't have it.
3, 2, 1. Second hour, always happy hour here on another dumb show. Not bad. It wasn't bad. It was all right. Cheers to everybody here. Cheers to you guys. Cheers all around. Cheers around. Cheers to you at home. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you are participating in happy hour, do it responsibly. Don't be a dumbass and drive or any of that dumb shit. So, I did mention before the break, and I got a question here. Mustard Tiger.
What a name.
I'm not really sure what I did, but he claims I'm very selfish. He's done listening. Because dumb is so selfish. I'm paraphrasing because I can't find exactly what he said. But I don't understand what if anything after that last phone call from Diz, I'm obviously not selfish. I'll show off my girlfriend's hoots. I'll show you my girl's boobs. That's not
No,
a
you
selfish person. I share the wealth.
No, you
I
won't.
spread the wealth.
No, you don't do that anymore.
You
We
lose the
don't.
lower third too. You want that cleavage? There you
Whoops. I gotta make it not show that.
I
My
got
bad.
yelled at during the break, man. She was like, "Yeah, you didn't really do that, did you?" And I'm like, just so
What was
you
that
know,
impression?
every guy, when they first meet a chick and you don't really think it's gonna work out because you're just kind of hooking up, you show the boobs to your guy friends. You just do it, and then
That's terrible.
it's true. Hashtag us too. Bros before hoes. It's just the thing.
That's terrible.
It's the truth. I know we're horrible. We really are.
And
but
now
it's
you
the,
guard those
it's
with
the
your
truth.
life.
Well, I wonder if it's only our generation does that. I wonder if the newer generation wouldn't dare do something like that.
I don't think
No,
I've
they just make whole
shown.
profiles and post all of them on there.
I don't think.
Said
Lou,
now
you
with
on?
social
Oh, sorry,
media.
Lou. Lou's in there
Yeah.
too, by the way. Sorry about that.
You're
He's
right,
back
you're
there
right.
behind B1. I had his mic turned down.
Yeah.
What's up?
Is he up?
You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, he's. Oh, you know what? He's a little
Yeah.
lower. There we go.
Turn
There,
me up.
there
There
he
he
is.
is.
Sorry, guys.
There
Yeah,
he
we
is.
didn't test that mic, so if it sounds like shit, that's on me.
That's on me.
Anyway, I did mention what did I say I was going to talk about before the break?
Lou.
Boobs and Lou.
Yep, we're going to do an update. Well, boobs, we got to the boobs.
Got the boobs.
What's his name? Lil Doug. The other day, you had
yeah.
Lil Doug. B1, can we do this? Why don't you and Lou switch? Because I love that mic is not a great mic for telling stories. So why don't you guys switch spots?
Okay.
We'll have Lou come over.
Lou, you have to put your shirt low though.
Gotcha.
No, we don't need a boob camera for Lou. No, it's
what the
okay.
seat's for.
Little pep in the step there, B1. Don't worry about the dog. Throw her on the ground. Her toe will be fine. B1's taking all her stuff with her. It's a whole production. La-di-da. Here we go. All right. There we go. No. She's so mad at me right now.
You're so obnoxious right now.
How dare you? How dare you?
So Lou's here. He had he was in studio. I don't know. Was it last? When were you in? When did this happen? Last Thursday? I don't even remember. Was it Monday? I don't even. What the hell day is it today? Today's Thursday.
It was this,
Thursday.
it was this week. It was this week.
It was earlier this week.
Yeah,
So
it was
maybe
this week.
Monday. So yeah, you were in studio and we were BSing, and you were like, "Oh wait, hold up, guys. I might have to I might have to step out here for a sec."
Correct.
I got a text from my friend and Larry's friend. His name's Lil Doug, and he said, the text was very cryptic. I'm known for my cryptic tweets, cryptic texts, things like that. His was a very cryptic text that said, "This motherfucker just pulled a gun on me."
That is true.
So you had no idea what to do. Oh, I did just Edward. This must be my mom's fake account in the YouTube chat. This is Edward. It says, "Let's get an ass cam for Lou." So, so my mom loves Lou's ass.
And you guys
can test the boob cam.
But no, but my so going back to your Lil Doug, he said he somebody pulled a gun on him.
Yeah.
Before the end, we were hoping to hear back by the end of the show what happened. to Lil Doug.
That was about midway through the show, correct?
Yeah, we never really got an update as to what happened with Lil Doug. So I did get a small kind of caught wind because I was just concerned. I want to make sure your buddy was okay. And you said, yeah, I heard from him. It was a road rage incident.
Yes.
That he was involved in. Now, you guys know me. I've been a plethora of road rage incidents. B1 knows.
Wow.
No.
B1 lives the life of riding with a road rager.
It's terrifying.
And I'm also not the she'll be the first to attest to this. I'm not the aggressor. I really truly am not the aggressor on the road. She could tell me if
you don't
I'm
start
wrong.
it.
No, you're not. No, most of the time, I'll be honest. It's most of the time it's not. Most of the time it's idiots that are egging you on for no reason.
It's true. They just do it. I don't know what it is.
You're a
People want to, they want to fuck with me on the road. I don't know if it's because I'm a guy driving a Honda CRV, a soccer mom mobile or something.
Could
so
be. You got a punchable face, I guess. I don't know.
I got a punchable face. Oh, thanks,
They
Larry.
see your face in the window. Like, I want to punch that shit.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. Why
People just
they're
want to hit dumb.
why they're like that.
Sometimes we start road rages without even knowing. You know, you're kind of like doing something in your car. You might be at a stoplight, like, or you're not taking off fast enough for the person behind you. That creates the road rage. So yeah, it's sometimes that shit just happens around.
It does kind of happen. You don't realize it. You might just brake too hard with, when you were dropping for a squirrel and they think you're trying to brake check them or something like that. You know, it's which next
Brights
time run the fucking squirrel over, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm with.
My driving instructor straight up told us that.
When I was
in, she said, run the squirrel over. She said, don't stop for traffic. There are thousands of squirrels. Run the fucking squirrel over so you don't get hit from behind or.
Yeah. What the
I don't think anybody really went down that road, to be honest with you. I really don't. So.
Literally.
So
hey, you in the road? I mean,
Lil Doug's was he on the way home from work or something, or just coming home from work?
He's on his way home from work.
Okay.
He was stopping at a shop to go purchase something.
Okay.
So then as he pulls up to the shop, they're closed.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going home." So he pulls down the street.
Mm-hmm. Pulls out of the shop, like out of the driveway?
Yeah, no, the shop is on the main road.
Okay.
So pulls onto a street.
Oh, you got parallel park to this?
He needs to go, well, he's going the opposite way. He lives literally behind the opposite way of the shop. He's pulling onto the shop. It's on the same side of the road. Get what I'm saying?
I'm kind of following you. So the point is he's going towards the shop.
Correct.
He needs
Stops there. Shop's closed. It was Monday. There it is. The shop's closed on Monday. He makes a right onto the previous street, turns into somebody's driveway, pulls out, pulls back into the street. As he's waiting at that stoplight, a car whips in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he sees right now one young fella driving the car, whips in front of him, screams out the window, "Fuck you!"
Doug yells, "Fuck you" to the guy. The guy yells to Doug.
Guy's, "Fuck you!" Just a big old fuck you to
just
Doug.
So Doug
out the passenger side. I'm sorry,
out the driver.
So Doug
turning into the street that Doug's at.
All right, so he just sees. Okay, so out of nowhere, a car whips in front of him. Guy starts screaming at him. Doesn't have any idea why at this point.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So Doug proceeds to go because he's paying attention to his music now. That's what he's telling me. He wasn't paying attention to what's going on. Paying attention to his music, he turns and screams, "Fuck you too!"
Yeah, right back at him. Sure,
right.
That's what you do. You're in the city too, because I mean,
it's natural.
This is not probably in the greatest area of town, if I had to guess.
It's not natural.
No,
like,
no.
If you
Okay.
Okay, we're 40.
All right.
We established that yesterday. I might be a little more mature than I
sophisticated, I believe.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
But yeah, at that age, you probably don't want to stir the pot. You don't
Yeah,
wanna
well,
add
how
fire.
is the
Especially
first
with a young
response?
fella. In fact, I had a group of young fellas in front of me yesterday that were slowing me down on the freeway, and I thought, I really would love to just ride up on these motherfuckers and just get them out of my way. And then I said to myself, I go, I'm 44. They're probably 19, not even that, maybe 16 to 18. There's 4 of them. One of them probably has a gun.
Correct.
I'm not fucking good with these young fellas. I'll just move around. I'll just drive around them on the right. No need to try to push them out of the fast lane. Don't move. Or I'll go around them. Cooler head prevails kind of a thing.
Yeah, that is true.
Unusual for me. I did. It actually happened.
But I'm sure that goes across the plate to a lot of people, and even some young generation. They're like, I'd rather not.
Now, Doug, though, I've seen Lil Doug. I'm not sure if he has a face tattoo, but I feel like he might have a face tattoo.
Describe little Doug for the chat.
He's got a neck tattoo. Right?
Neck tattoo. I mean,
enough,
he's.
right?
I mean, he looks.
Little Doug looks like he's from Cleveland.
So
if you're from our area, he looks like
Cleveland,
he's.
You know what a guy from Cleveland looks like.
Yeah, but basically,
and little Doug looks like a guy from Cleveland.
But describe the guy. Usually, I see the green neck tat and the red hair, and I go, oh, "I'm gonna get crucified for this." Baby mom from the West Side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's
yes,
what I meant.
that's
He
the
looks
kind
like
of
a
guy
guy
he's
from
talking.
Cleveland.
Yeah, so if no matter where you're from, you have this type of guy in your city. They,
Yes,
you know, and not there's anything wrong with Lil Doug. He just got a very specific look, neck tattoos. You know, he's got that look. I'm sure he wore a lot of FUBU back in the day.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. And he's a white dude.
Yeah.
So that'll tell you what we're talking about with Lil Doug. Now, so Lil Doug pops fly right back at the guy popping fly at him. Fuck you too, motherfucker.
Correct. So they're exchanging fuck yous out.
Yes. Okay. Of course. Yeah. That's how it goes. So where do you go from there? Does the guy drive away?
Now they both pull out into the main road.
Okay.
So now little Doug is behind this gentleman. How the hell that happened? The fuck? I was like, yeah, all right,
wait,
whatever.
I'm confused.
Yeah. So
No, because it sounded like because the way you explained it to me was that the guy had whipped out in front of Doug when Doug was at the stoplight. So imagine when they went, they happened to be going the same direction. Probably is what it seems
they
like.
pulled out. Now little Doug is behind the gentleman. And
the dude turned out in front and pulled himself in front of Doug's car.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think
Correct.
it sounds to me like probably where the original start of the argument was. It sounds like when Lil Doug was doing his turnaround, those other people happened to be turning around, going to the same spot Doug was going to. You know what I mean? So it was like one of these where they kind of went like this. Doug was looking at his music. Those people were looking at one way because they were going this way. Doug's looking this way because they're going this way.
Yeah.
So then they ended up kind of meeting in the middle. And the one guy, instead of just, being like, oh shit, letting it go, decided to make a thing out of it. Fuck you to Doug.
Correct.
Because Lil Doug's hood throws right back at him. Fuck you too, motherfucker. Which isn't hood, because I'm the same way. I would have said fuck you too back. I would have done the
I don't
same
think
thing.
it's such a
It's a man thing. You just
it's an anger thing.
It's
I don't think I'm that hood though. I'm not responding. Somebody say fuck you like right in front of me, and that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, did he pull up on the side of Doug and then get into the front spot? So then that means this dude is driving and he shouts out the passenger window to Doug. Is that what happened?
It sounds like to me, basically. Yeah.
No, because as he told me, he said he's seen the driver, so he's in the driver's seat, and then the car pulls in.
So
right
look,
next to him.
so the way he's describing it, the way Lou's describing it is Doug is at the stop sign. This car comes off the other street in front of him, and then gets. How does he get back in front of Doug again?
That I don't know. But you're getting stuck at the.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Do they?
I didn't ask. I didn't.
Does it escalate from there? Is my next point. So they turn from there.
Correct.
Okay.
So now little Doug is in his car, behind the gentleman that he just had an argument with. The fuck you back and forth.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Little Doug is looking at the gentleman's side mirror, driver's side mirror, and the gentleman is pointing and laughing, flicking him off.
While he's driving?
No, because they're at a stoplight. They pulled out into the main street. Now there's a main stoplight there. They're at a stoplight.
And he's behind him. And I see what you're saying. So this
stoplight.
guy's doing this in the side so
the
the Doug
side
can see
mirror.
behind him over there. So I
that
get
Doug
it.
could see him through the side mirror.
I'm with you now.
So then Doug, and of course in Doug fashion, he starts to instigate through his driver's side. Yeah. Fuck you too.
Right back at him. Okay.
Fuck you. Okay. So real quickly that changed. The gentleman, what Doug said that he seen was a barrel sticking out of that driver's side mirror.
Right at that point, like while
He's
they're
pointing at the mirror so that Doug can see it.
Yeah.
Right? He's pointing at it, and there he's laughing. So Doug proceeds to go, "Hey, nobody gives a shit about that. We all have those." It was his
He
words.
shouted
to me.
that?
To the guy. Oh.
Hey, nobody cares about that. We all have those, and he throws up his hand.
He didn't pull out his gun though. He just waved like I got one too to let the guy.
To let
Does
the
he
guy
usually
know.
roll strapped?
Yeah. I mean, Doug has a license to carry.
Okay, so yeah, he's not afraid
right,
if somebody's.
yeah. And I
He's
tell him,
ready to go.
If he comes over to the house, I'm like, yeah. There's some scenarios where it's like, yeah.
Now, see, I'll run my mouth to a point, but then if you see if there's even this is why I don't have a gun because I would have murdered somebody on the road a long time ago.
Damn.
Long time ago. I would have lost
He's not
my temper.
responsible enough to have a gun.
No, I'm not.
It's
I'm not. I would kill someone. I would lose my temper and I would shoot someone. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't like them either. I think they're, my stance on guns.
Right.
But so somebody's trying to say that this was the person. Was Doug driving an Escalade?
No, he was.
Okay, all right. So it was not. It was not you, Belize. You were not involved with Lil Doug.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Somebody's
great.
yes trying to claim that.
No,
they were
it wasn't.
involved.
No Escalade. No.
So you guys got. Where did this take place in Cleveland? So I can avoid the area. Anywhere on the near west side. This
Avoid
could happen.
Cleveland.
Every fucking intersection on the near west side of our city. So, sadly enough, so all right. At that point, when I saw the gun, though, because I'm not a gun guy and I don't feel like getting shot, and I know that this person's a pussy and would rather have a gunfight than a fist fight, I'm just gonna drive away at that point. I'm gonna just go because I'm not gonna get into a gunfight with somebody without a gun. It's just dumb. It defeats the whole purpose of what we're doing here.
I think we can go around the room and say,
Yeah.
cooler heads will.
I'm outta here. See ya.
That's the thing. Like, okay, wait.
Not Lil Doug though.
Well, I proceed to ask him how many were in the car right after that. He says, "Yeah, I did see that there's 3 in the car. There is a white gentleman driving, a Hispanic, and a black dude in the back. Either way, it went." So I'm like, okay, so then what happened after that? After you see the gun, tell me that you were like,
you left, right?
I got better shit to do, and fuck this. No, little Doug decides to scream at the car. Let me ask you a question.
He had a question for him.
You laugh too, right?
I'm laughing because I'm not surprised.
I
I don't.
Let me ask you a question. Can you carry that legally?
Who gives a shit? Why does he even care?
Well, okay.
Because he'll still kill you whether it's legal or not. It'll still put a hole through
Did he
you.
next show him his badge or something? Like, what the fuck are that question?
I kind of agree with you, Larry. Like, who fucking care? I don't.
At
That's
that point,
weird question.
Once you're flashing and you're brandishing a weapon like that, and at the motions that you're doing, you probably don't want to ask that shit. You already know, like, all right, these guys are either trying to scare me off or they aren't fucking around. I'm not gonna take a chance. Little Doug proceeds to ask him, "Can you carry that legally?"
Yeah.
He says, "Mm-mm." He can see him say like this on the side mirror. He was shaking his head, no. So look, that pumped his chest up.
Emboldened little Doug because he can kill somebody now legally. Is
now
what I
his
think his
chest
brain
popped
is.
out.
Is that why? Am I right?
And he smacks his chest. I can.
Is he still in his car?
Okay, so look,
psychopath.
Is he still in the car?
All right, listen.
You
This
think
shit
I'm
is-
bad?
This shit
B1
is
too.
funny now.
Oh, this is just great.
Now, I love that they're all
love
in the
this.
car doing this too, because usually in my road rage, at this point, if we're
Also,
engaged
how
this
long
far,
is
I'm
this
already
light?
out of the
Jeez.
car.
Fucking light is forever.
How long
Yeah.
is this light?
So I
Jeez
do
Louise.
Longer than this story.
know the light. I do know that light. That light is it takes for fucking ever. I do know that light. So he says, "No, I can." All right. Dude pulls the fuck off. After little Doug said, "I can," so the dude's like, okay, maybe he has a gun. He pulls off.
Did little Doug ever take his gun out?
No.
He just
at that point,
all his gun
at
was
that point.
pumping his chest and saying, "I can."
right.
He's
At
like,
that
I got
point,
finger guns.
There's no gun. There's no gun coming out of little Doug's car.
Yeah.
The only one you see is in the people up front. Once they pull out they pull off, skirt off about, I don't know, maybe 10 feet, stop in the middle of the road and cock their tire towards the left. So they're going to turn down the street. They're on a main road. They're going to make a left down the street.
Okay.
Little Doug catches up to them, goes around them. So he right turn signal, goes around them. As he's going around them, of course, he's going to slow down and say something dumb, right?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Now the story.
The passenger is leaned all the way back, and the driver has stretched.
Oh,
the gun
fuck.
Over the passenger,
Holy
pointing it
shit,
out the window.
really?
Little Doug pulls up to them all slow, and he does one of these.
Well, like a hand motion with no
So-
gun while he's getting a real gun pointed at
So
him?
here's the thing. No. The as little Doug turns around him, the guy that has the gun over the passenger does one of these.
Oh, like a fake, like he
Well,
shot it.
we
I
don't
see.
know. I said, did he pull that trigger?
Oh, so
he
he
said, I
doesn't-
don't know if it jammed on him, one, or he was just trying to scare me, two.
Oh, shit. So he might have tried to pull the trigger, but
He
you know.
might have tried because he already had the wheel. It's a move.
Right,
So
right.
I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna drive down this street.
I would just love to be the
fuck.
passenger in that car and have my friend. You got a fucking nerve to shoot a gun in front of my face. I don't care.
Right
how far,
in front of him.
I don't care how far back I lean back in the seat. Like You got a gun in front of me that you about to fire. Like,
that does make a point, though. That is maybe the guy wasn't serious then. Actually, if that's the case, because he knows his buddy's face right there. He's gonna blow his eardrums out.
Yeah,
and,
like what?
I mean, it also in that situation, you're probably not the smartest. He said, "Lean the chair back." I'm not surprised where he was.
Wow.
That couldn't have just popped off real quick. And
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised because I know the area you guys are from.
then,
I drive through there to go get drugs. I know. That's where I get my weed. Is on right. I got to cut through there, and when it gets too late at night, I got to take the long way and take the freeway, so I don't have to go through those cut back streets. Trust me, I'm not exaggerating. B1, like if I accidentally forget and start driving that way, if we're going to grab something, should be like, hey. Maybe we ought to take the freeway and not go the back road. She hates going that way. So, it can be ugly.
We have to. And then sometimes if I have to go, you're like, make sure you remind me. Make sure you go on the highway.
Yeah,
Don't
sometimes
I'll
send
streets.
B1 to go
It's
get the crawny. So,
jeez.
Well, no, as long as you don't
little
go through
little mule out here.
I think I just felt her foot. Was it the right toe on her right foot? I just felt it. Her toe's broken. Oh my God!
You broke your dog's toe?
Yeah. Oh,
is that why he's in
baby? Oh,
fucking horrible, man! You're horrible.
Well, she ran right under me. I was went over to, was bending over to hug Shay, and she ran right underneath my my feet. Ooh, man,
she's a runner. Yeah, she's a runner.
Damn, honey. Oh, poor girl.
That's why I haven't stepped on her yet.
Way to go! The car didn't even break her toe.
Well, the car?
The car she got run over by didn't even break her
I know.
toe.
Then my big fat ass steps on it and breaks it.
Oh, that's
fucking
up.
asshole. No, it sounds like Lil Doug went through. I'm glad that he did get shot. I do like Lil Doug, so that's I'm glad your friend isn't dead.
Thanks for not getting shot. Stop saying fuck you to people.
Correct, because then at the end I ask him, okay, so what happens? So he ducks away, he pulls up, stops in the middle of the street, gives these guys a one of these out the window, like, come on.
Oh wait, he didn't end immediately and drive away when they did the fake gunshot at him?
We're not talking about Little Doug?
Squeal his tires and take off? I thought it was done at that point.
No, he's Rambo at this point.
Jesus.
I say, Doug, did you have your gun on you? He said, and I quote, no, I was getting my car worked on and I left the gun at home.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
That's not cool. He's
Jesus,
lucky.
bro, what the hell? He's like, yeah, I could have got shot.
That's why he sent that weird ass text, because he just was like, because he was actually kind of scared. It sounds like,
I'm sure.
which is fine. I mean, it's natural to be scared. I was scared. I'm fucking. You don't know these people get in your car, or you get in these fights with these.
What was the final question you asked him? That was it. Just end it.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
You didn't sit him down, because if he's listening right now, I gotta just ask you this one
There
question.
you go, Dad.
What could we have done better in this situation?
Everything.
This is fucking.
What a question.
That is so fucking silly, man.
How about when the guy started doing gun motions out the side window? We just act like it's not happening. And we,
way before that.
away.
So then here's the problem. Once you get to that step,
sorry.
Once you're there at that step, it's a little hard to back the fuck away. You literally got to get out of that area, because now you've given them the fuel. You've been fueling them, and now you're behind. Oh, he showed me a gun, and I'm gonna be scared now. It's you kind of just don't take it there. Also, if you're there, get the fuck out of there. Also, you turn and get out.
Well, I saw a video. Did we pull that video the other day? The landscaper in the guy's driveway with the AR-15. We were able to get that video. If not, don't worry about it. It's not that important. But
I don't think I did.
Basically, in a long story short, there's this landscaper. I don't remember if he worked for the city or not. I'm not really sure. But he puts his trailer when he parks. He doesn't pull up far enough. He's like pulling up next to somebody's in front of someone's house. And when he parks, the trailer kind of like the back end of it, I guess, blocks part of the guy's driveway. And the homeowner whose driveway is blocked comes out, and the video picks up with the landscaper recording the homeowner pointing AR-15 or some sort of assault rifle at him, yelling, and they're in a screaming match. All because the guy parked his truck a little bit in front of his driveway. And at no point during this argument, this exchange, and maybe I can find it at some point, but during this exchange or the fight, did they it mentioned the guy that was whose house it was didn't say, I have to go somewhere and you're blocking me in,
right,
or anything like that. It's just about the fact that guy, he just didn't like it. And the homeowner's white, the landscaper's black. So take it for what you will there. Who knows what the story is there. If there is racism involved, whatever. But it really, it was nobody ended up being in the right because the guy that was recording the dude pointing the gun at him, he just keeps egging him on. And the guy's going, you won't. The guy's like, you want to try me? I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you dead right there. And the guy's like, well, I got it on camera. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
see, that camera's not gonna help.
You're just gonna be.
But that's
dead.
our strongest weapon is black people right now. That's like our strongest weapon.
You
right
are
now.
right. You are right because that guy could have shot him and got away with it and said he was trying. I get,
right.
Yeah, I guess I got to think about it. I'm not a black dude, so I don't think along those lines.
I mean, that's the strongest weapon. So like I know, and even in my neighborhood, some people like. I have like workers come to the house to work on things, or I have like family over and
contractors,
stuff.
And things like
and
that.
especially the contractors. Like for some reason, I don't know why they don't think like contractors. And sometimes they'll pull up and they will not pull into, but like block off my neighbor's driveway.
Yeah,
and I had to tell them like, look, if I got to park all the way around, the cul-de-sac or something, I'll move. But can you not block my neighbor? And only because not that I want to get them not to get in trouble. I don't want my neighbors to
mad at you,
mad at me, and it's almost because I'm the black guy.
Are you the only black family in your neighborhood? Or in your street, maybe?
For my street, for about 2 blocks the other way. There's another family. I'm friends with them. Obviously.
Yeah, I saw. I met him. I met him at your party.
Did we meet? Oh,
They're
yeah,
actually
he's
really
cool.
cool. They were very cool, actually. I did meet them.
And then the next black family is like 2 blocks the other way, but I never like talk to them. Like when we go for walks in the neighborhood,
you're shattering stereotypes right now that y'all know each other.
So my wife and I have this thing ever since we moved into this city. It was one day we were shopping. We were doing grocery shopping. And I was trying to tell her we had my son, and he was only maybe like 1 at the time, so he's like still in like a little stroller. And my daughter, she's like 7 or 8, right? And we're walking through Giant Eagle at that point. I said the store, yeah. We're walking through the grocery store, and I see another. We had already been there for like 2 weeks, but I see another family.
Yeah,
and they happen to be black. And
well,
I didn't
what's
know
up,
brother? I didn't know any. We did the comment like. Like that, like the up hit. Now we did that, but I didn't know any other.
You both pass each other and go. You look at each other's. What you think he lives here? You think he's from around
here?
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Let's go around and meet him on the next aisle.
I saw him from way far away. By the time we met up, I did do the little head nod, but. Before that, I'm trying to tell my wife and get her attention, like, there's another black thing. And I didn't know any other way to do it.
I might have a friend in our neighborhood.
I didn't know any other way to do it, but it just so happened, I was wearing glasses at the time, and this dude had glasses on. And I was just like, Marcia, he's wearing glasses. Look.
He's like, look at all these things we have in common.
Yes, that is very
so
funny.
like for the last 10 years living in this city, if we see another black family, I tell my wife, look, there's another person that wears glasses. That's how we refer to
Oh
them.
my God.
Yes,
Oh wow.
I have heard this. This is
That's wow. You got your own Canadians thing. That's the Canadians thing.
Look,
that
they
the
wear
racists
glasses.
say.
They wear glasses.
I never knew that was a thing until probably a couple months ago or a year within the last year. I learned that that's a racist code.
What?
If they walk in and say, "Oh, there's a lot of Canadians here." It means
Really?
there's a lot of black people in the room. So if you ever hear white people say while you are in a room with a lot of black people and a white person walk in and goes, a lot of Canadians in here where they're talking to each other, they're not talking about Canucks.
I'll give you ours. You want ours?
Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, you guys have one for us? Oh, I love
you
this.
You had to have heard this.
No. All these
child.
like damn, it's like
it's bright in here.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I never heard that.
Everyone
No.
knows that one.
Yeah,
I
that's
swear
what
to
I'm
God,
saying. You don't know that?
Well, white they say it's dark in the neighborhood.
But you can't. But you can't. You really can't say
Like, my
it's dark
parents
in the
said
neighborhood,
that,
But you can
though.
walk into any room, or you can walk into somewhere. It's like, oh, it's really bright in here.
Oh no, my parents would straight up say it's dark.
It's dark in here.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's some racist shit.
Oh
Yeah.
Just be
Bro.
blunt. Just real blunt.
Bro, my
bad.
no, it's no good.
Oh boy.
But speaking
But
of,
she likes my butt. Wait.
What's that?
No, not
My
her.
mom. No, my mom.
She cool.
No, my mom loves a good Latin man.
Oh, she liked the
Good-
dark meat.
Especially
Okay.
my mom.
She does.
My mom's got it bad for Latin guys. She always has had a thing for Latin dudes. She really
They're
has.
bad.
Boob
so.
cam.
They're bad for your health.
But
Go
speaking of, you mentioned your family, and you said you were walking through Walmart with your wife, and it did make me think about what you mentioned to me before the show. You said that you were You were wondering, you needed to ask the League of Dummies in the chat what possibly you could have said yesterday to be in the dog house that you're in, because I guess all night last night your wife is not talking to you.
Well, she was talking to me. You know,
I know what it means.
Short. Yeah.
When your wife's not talking to you,
Yeah,
I know
she's not
exactly
talking
what
to me.
that means. So what did so chat, we can need Larry needs your help.
I don't know what I could have said. Like what I know we had the conversation about mental age.
Mental
right?
age, yeah. Well, the age came up. I think there was an age mentioned, right? Didn't you actually slip out an actual age?
I don't
I
think I
joked
said
about
an
you being
age,
in the
though.
doghouse.
That
Do you
is
remember?
True. That is true. Yes.
No, you didn't. But somebody else mentioned age and kind of you confirmed. You didn't confirm nor
I
deny
think I know
officially.
What it is, Larry, you're in
Am I right?
trouble.
The age thing?
Yes.
What was the age? What was the age?
I know exactly why
During-
Larry's in trouble.
Well, something about during the mental age thing, you were B1. I don't remember how it came up, but you basically said she was in her 40s or something, is what I think you
No,
implied.
it wasn't even that. It
Oh,
was
okay.
I had made a comment about my age and something about sex and sex drives. And
Oh,
I
that's
said
right.
when you
Oh,
hit 40 is when your sex drive is supposed to go up.
Oh, that's
And
right. It wasn't about the
somebody,
actual.
I won't
oh.
mention who in
Somebody
this
said it.
room. Somebody said, "Yeah, right," really loud and really quickly.
That's right.
as a brief
I know
response.
exactly what it was. So your emotional
maybe
age.
that's why he's
That's
in
what.
trouble.
So okay, we did the a mental age test yesterday. Good job,
Oh, I
B1.
remember why people
The
are in
mental
trouble.
age
Don't
test
you worry.
yesterday showed that B1 was what 38,
37.
37.
Yeah.
And I said, I wish that she had the sex drive of a woman who's 37, because older women that's when they're supposed to men hit their sexual peak when they're like 18 to 21 or something,
Okay.
supposedly.
Born.
Women hit theirs in their late 30s or
30s
it's
to
from what
40s.
I thought, late 38, like 30, that's what I thought it was when their peak was. Now, B1 says, no, I believe that's when you're in your 40s, you lose your sex or you have your sexual peak. And Larry said, I can tell you that's very wrong
Say those words.
from personal
Oh, I'm
experience.
sorry. It was
I didn't
more
say
like
these
a.
words at
It was
all.
more of a laugh out loud than anything. Are you kidding me? It was.
Oh. That is right. Wow, you are
I didn't-
fucked.
I didn't say any of these words.
You are not getting fucked
I
for a
probably
minute, my
laugh
dude.
and say, yeah, right, because I was thinking about probably myself,
Uh-huh.
who may be slipping in that department.
That's
maybe.
funny.
Right. Yes,
Okay,
that's what
okay.
we were
Get the
talking
fuck
about.
outta here.
He's so full
Good
of shit
yourself.
right
Seriously.
now. Oh my God. You can try to
Good.
backtrack all you want, beep, 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 but dude, you're in so much trouble.
Yeah, Joe,
Okay, look,
Joe
I'm
T's
not-
wondering, did you tell her that the meatloaf was bland? No, just that her sex was.
Yeah, obviously.
So I
My
mean,
sex life is perfect. You know, it is perfect.
what
Oh,
made
dude.
she did shout. I remember as soon as
Oh,
you-
it was
as
up.
soon as you
Blue,
guys-
stop! I don't need no help. We
It was
figured
I
it
just
out.
want to know why he shouted.
Yeah,
like,
why was it so loud and like
Boisterous.
I
It,
think
really, I mean, it
it
was
There was
with,
passion.
with
There was
gusto.
passion
It was
behind
there.
that answer.
I'm not sure if
Passion's
it
a great word, B1, or
I'm
lack
not sure.
of.
Passion, exactly. Do
So
tell, Larry.
Edward says pull the tape. Yeah, we will have to go back and pull
Yeah.
that tape for
Oh,
sure.
shit. God damn it.
And Allie has a great comment. She says, I mean, there is a libido pill now for women, so it doesn't matter anymore. So you could consider grabbing that libido pill, which is like a Viagra for women, I guess. Well, it doesn't make their clit hard. I don't
It's
think. I
all
think it
fine.
just
It's
gets them
all
horned up.
fine.
I don't
It's
know,
all
maybe-
good in the hood.
Does that?
in the hood?
I wonder if that does do that. I wonder if when women take those kind of pills, that libido pill, if you've taken that libido pill, give me a call, 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. I don't mean guys taking Viagra. I know what that does. Makes your dick hard. But I'm wondering about, and I don't understand guys that take Viagra recreationally. Some guy gave me some like Viagra one day or Cialis or something, and he was like, oh, here, have fun with these. I'm like, I don't need them. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
thought you
just
did.
very weird.
This is taking a wrong turn. Diz, I am
What?
not in a sexless marriage. I don't know where you guys are getting that kind of shit
Oh,
from.
wow.
Nobody said
Diz
anything
went
like
from
that.
0 to 100.
You're the one who said it, Larry Lane. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I just said maybe a comment that was made on the show was probably untrue.
Call you Larry Loveless.
Don't do
The
that.
loveless Larry, I
Same
would say.
thing idea. Okay, you get the idea. God, drive me fucking crazy. I'm just kidding. I love you. Mikey, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? I mean, you're talking about drugs. Viagra for fun? Dude, if you like your regular hard on, dude, just multiply that by like 10. It's something that's like a tank, dude. You can hammer nails through tables.
I could already hammer a nail through the table. Strong like bull, dude.
No. You think that? No, dude, you think that. But there's a whole nother level when it comes to taking a Cialis or Viagra. No joke.
You are talking to the self-appointed mayor of Pound Town, sir. I believe I know how to deliver a good tour.
Oh, dude, trust me, I am agreeing with you, but there's something different. If you take one of them little blue pills, I used to take them all the time whenever I was rolling or doing cocaine.
Well, it's because your dick can't get hard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, what the fuck?
You got whiskey dick then. I know the drill. I've done plenty of coke. I know coke dick. I know a ghost. I know coke dick.
Have you taken Viagra?
Times where I have taken it when I've been completely sober, just for the shits and giggles to see what it, the difference and anything like that. And I'm not kidding. It's like one of them hard-ons I got when I was like 15 years old.
That's him all the time, though. So like that's nothing different.
She's right. I mean, I wake up. I'll poke her eye out some mornings. I mean, it's just it's trouble in my house. My emotional age is 13. My sexual age is 12.
He just peaked puberty. Like he just found his penis puberty. Like that's he just like
it's like a little puppy when they know their age.
constantly.
Like, hey,
You're
look
just
what I got.
I'm like, get off of my
More
leg.
like a pit bull, Lou.
Sorry.
A little puppy. Saint Bernard. Irish Wolfhound.
Like a Beethoven?
Irish Wolfhound. Like that's the biggest dog, right?
No.
I don't know.
That's that.
Just joking.
That big
I'm just a wolf.
Somebody said, what did I just see here? Man, you guys are going crazy in the chat today. I appreciate all the interaction there, guys. Oh, and I brought up Allie, by the way, in the chat. You guys see Allie in the chat there. She's one of the League of Dummies. Allie's going to be in on Monday. Allie's going to come in and hang out in studio Monday. We're going to have you guys get to know her a little bit. I believe Allie might be a great addition to the show. So I encourage you guys to make sure you check out the show on Monday so you can all tell Allie how much you hate her. So
why would you go there already?
Ann is saying it's easy for Dom to get that 4-incher rock hard. All right. Real funny. What was I going to say?
Wouldn't it be pebble hard?
Oh. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Get back in a good graces?
I don't know.
Anything?
I'm wondering if I don't know what the kids doing tonight. I'm wondering if maybe she might join me for a drink or two, and maybe we can.
Around your bougie ass fire pit.
No, you guys do have that sweet fire pit.
Y'all spoiling. I'm trying to go out and be about the peoples and kind of hang out and a nice vibe and everything. And now you making her think. As soon as I say like let's go out, she's gonna be like, no, we got it right here. Everybody say it like we got it right here. Might as well just sit here.
There's like I got a chilled bottle right here in my mini fridge. I'll take you out to the backyard.
So what do you
know? What I know
are
now.
You
know you say that. I know she was mad at me because she finished my bottle of red wine last night too.
Oh,
just
that's grounds for
she didn't even drink it.
divorce
She
at
poured
that
that shit
point.
down the sink.
Shit, that's definite grounds for a divorce.
Damn.
So I wonder well. I'm wondering if if you keep it up, you guys are going to have this this happen at your house. I love a good rumble.
Rumbles?
Yeah, I love a good rumble.
Rumbles in the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect you guys are going to rumble. You guys just seriously, are you going to do anything to try to warm things over? Just a couple drinks outside?
I'm going to go home. Try to have
what you
some
said
drinks,
is
get a
exactly what you
massage in.
always do.
Look at that man's neck vein. What happened? What?
I'm gonna try to give her a massage.
You said get a massage in.
Yeah, get her a massage in.
No,
But
give a massage.
Is that the same thing?
No, you.
No, it's not.
This is
Giving
give.
and getting
This
are two
is
different
get.
things.
You're getting one. You're
I'm
giving one.
I'm gonna get a massage into the plan by giving. That's the same fucking that shit, man. I'm gonna give her a massage.
You're so right. Look at this vein on
He
the
is
side of
serious.
Larry's
He has
neck
a
right
fucking.
there. It is
Listen,
just throbbing. I want to
just
poke it with a needle.
No, my guy, he has a plan. Do we want to hear about the plan?
And we're screwing him
But
up.
we know he has a plan. He's gonna come in with a big ass smile on his face.
Oh, what for us to?
I don't know.
Well, are you gonna do something?
I'm gonna set shit
Flowers,
straight.
flowers.
Do I need to do flowers?
Oh,
I don't know. Are you gonna do
Does she
something?
like flowers?
Damn, I didn't water her flowers this morning.
If it's
Oh,
because
shit, dude.
Oh my
it
god!
rained last night, didn't it? Didn't it rain last night?
Yes, it did. It rained a lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, on this
you-
side of town.
Jeez, I don't know.
If I
what
were
to
you,
do.
I'd be watering that shit every other hour.
Boomer side is right. She already knows my tricks. Guys, give me some new tricks. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I have.
Be original.
Oh, she likes red wine. Get her more red wine.
She
Get her a
likes,
bottle of red wine.
likes white wine. I guess it just wasn't cold. That's why she drank mine. She doesn't even like red wine. Yeah, she drank my shit.
That was stewing, bro.
Oh my God, there's two now.
He's got a neck vein. Wow.
There's two coming off of there.
Well, Larry, I hope that things don't turn out bad for you like it did for this poor guy at the Yankees game. I think it was last night. I love a good, I love a good rumble, a good baseball fight, a good stands fight. I love it. And one of the reasons because I experienced one when I was a kid. It was so great. I was at a Browns game, old school Cleveland
stadium,
Municipal
right?
Stadium.
Yes.
The old school dog pound. Young too. One of my first experiences. I think it was my very first game ever. In fact, and I experienced marijuana for the first time. I smelled something. I said
it came. What is that?
I went, what is that glorious smell, Dad? What is that beautiful, beautiful thing what is that flower that has blossomed somewhere nearby?
You just knew immediately it was a flower?
No,
Not
but
like
I was
candy or
I was
something?
always attracted to marijuana, Larry. I drugs since I was a
Like,
child.
what is that burger smell? What is the seasoning on that
Well,
burger or something?
he said something along the lines of it being those funky cigarettes or something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what he
Wacky
said.
tobacco I used to hear.
Didn't say wacky tobacco. Something about cigarettes,
Okay.
funky cigarettes or weird cigarettes or something.
That's what I told my son too.
So
cigars.
Well, right around that same point, there were. Honey, you can't run down there. You're gonna press button. Sorry, Darla's running under my feet. There was a guy that walked into the stands. It was against the Bengals, and he walked into the stands for whatever reason, wearing Bengals gear from head to toe, in the dog pound. And this is at the height of the dog pound. Height. I mean, the dog bones, Minifield, Dixon, the whole thing. Top dogs out there. This guy's just shouting, fuck the Browns. I mean, just everything. Like in this, just graphic and shit and just trying to egg everybody on. Some guy just got up and just fucking bombed him. Didn't even didn't say a word, stood straight up, punched the guy right in his face. That guy that hit him and his friends then ripped all his clothes off of him.
Oh, shit.
And then they picked him up. And I wish I wish they had cameras like cell phones like we do now, because they picked this guy up and like handed him down the stands over their heads and moved him out.
Like he's in a concert.
Yeah, like a crowd surf.
Like a crowd surf, yeah.
Yeah, like fucking whatever, or Dave Grohl or whatever, or Foo Fighters on the crowd. I don't know. Is he even crowd surf? I don't know. But anyway, but so I've always been obsessed with a good baseball or football stands fight, because it's so dumb. It's just so dumb. And you got it? You ready to go? So, all right. So here we go. This was, I think, last night or the night before at a Yankees game. And a Rumble in the Bronx, as it's labeled. Well, hat flip, and boom!
Oh!
Yep. Cheap shot. Then he gets a good one in. Now they're rumbling. Now his buddy comes out of nowhere. See, this is where it sucks.
And then that's where
this is where it all goes downhill.
Why can't they just let two people fight?
Just let the two people fight. Then some random guy comes in and just dropping hammers. He's not even involved. Is that guy defending his buddy? I mean, what?
I like the sensibility of the people who are leaving versus the people who are
now. The two
standing
guys
and
who are
watching.
actually fighting are broing out a little bit.
Yeah,
no, fuck you.
Yeah.
The one guy who almost got murdered. Is that guy wearing the Yankees jersey too? Oh, here's a second view.
Oh, he is well. You hear the knocks. Oh, that's somebody else clapping.
Somebody clapping in the background.
See, I thought those were the bombs getting dropped too. I really thought that. All right, so
I
here
thought
we
those
go.
were the bombs. The
No, I
hits.
think
Well, here,
somebody's
listen, because I thought it was the bomb.
No, it was
Yeah. It was clapping. Oh, but yeah. You ever punch somebody on the back of the head like that?
No, that's him.
That was him. It stopped.
It is?
Oh, wait.
No, it's still going. It's
because it's still going now.
Well, there's another person getting punched off to the side too, so maybe
is
it's that
correct.
person being punched. Well, let's see it again. Here we go.
This says white guy fights is terrible.
Oh, they really are. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. It's ground and pound.
No, it's a clap.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point, Larry. You bring up a very good point, Larry and Lee. Why do black dudes always square off to like box each other? Because you ever notice that? Like, because when two white dudes do it,
it's just fisticuffs.
I mean, because like again, my goal when in a fight, I guess I'll give away my fight. So if we're ever going to fight, you're going to know how to take me out. Is I'm going to try to incapacitate you as quickly as possible, which involves getting you on the ground and getting my hands around your throat.
White folks always want to hug a motherfucker.
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm going to spear you in through the concrete. I'm going to spear you down and then get to your throat and then your eyes is my goal. Because I'm going to run out of breath.
What are you fucking like Hercules or something? You just got to bounce into their eye. What do you mean their eyes? Like,
well, eat your face off and push your eyeballs through the back of your head. That's I'm insane. And it's all truly because I'm in bad shape and I have no stamina. And I'm going to blow through, and my adrenaline, when my adrenaline gets to the point where I'm in a fight, I blow through adrenaline so fast that in about a minute and a half, I'm done.
You need that burst.
I need to get it and use it and incapacitate and be done.
So you're like all the henchmen, the bad guy henchmen from every action movie. Like, they literally go for like just one move and then they got nothing else.
Oh no, I got plenty of other moves if I need to use them. I just don't want to have to because I'm going to run out of gas. I just can't stand there and square off with you and try to fucking pop and jab and move with your fucking ass.
The idea of that is like I think it is the respect of what's about to go down. Like there is going to be a fight. And you're gonna get ready for it.
Let's get a couple just blows back and forth before we go to the ground, is what you're saying. At least trade off a couple, because to me it's just like stupid to stand there and trade blows. We're not in a box. I'm not fucking marvelous Marvin Hagler here, and you're not Muhammad Ali.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in a fight, I guess like more street fights. I don't know if it's different.
It's the
like,
same thing. They always square up like that, though. I don't get it.
And I think that's the thing. That's the difference. Like most of the fights I've got into as a kid, growing up where I did, they were with people I knew. Like I've never gotten into a fist fight with a stranger, and I think that's kind of the difference. Like but that's just me then.
Yeah, the only time I've ever gotten in I guess I didn't.
Did you ever get in a fist fight with a stranger?
Only one time. The only time I ever started a fight in my life when I was really drunk and my buddy was egging me on because the guy, he was kind of a pussy, and this guy
you was a bully. Just say it.
He used me as a bully. Yeah,
you were the bully.
He's the enforcer.
Yeah, I was the enforcer for my buddy. But his buddy was kind of getting punked out in front of his girl, and so I just blasted the guy. I just hit him. I sucker punched him. It was total. It was a total punk move. It was awful. I feel bad to this day. It was. I mean, he saw it coming, but it was.
Did you square up? So that means you squared up though on him. You
no,
squared up on him?
I warned him that I was going to hit him.
Oh, that's the square up. Yeah, that's where it comes from. It's like I'm about to get ready for this. I'm going to respect you enough not to just fucking sucker punch you. Square up with me.
But you guys keep standing there trading blows is my point. You don't end up going to the ground. You stand there. We got one guy's got both fingers up like this for whatever fucking reason. I'll never understand that.
Because he's seen a boxer do it.
I'll never get that one. The boxers wear gloves, so I don't know how the fuck they saw
that got their fingers.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's always the little dudes.
But then but
like they about to fork you up.
And then
they're
always, they're trying to fucking slip jabs and then fuck that shit. Tackle him and rip his face off. I don't get it.
The tackles, the shit that happens on the ground, that don't happen to somebody down is down.
That's dirty.
Down, that's when you get
once
down.
Once you hit the street fight, you're out in the streets. It's dirt. It's where the dirt hits. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this? It's you, 84.
Yo, dumb. What's up? It's Aaron in South Carolina.
What's up, dude? How are you?
Dude, I'm doing good. I just tuned in and I saw some Yankees fans beating the shit out of someone. So I'm trying to figure out what the context is because I fucking hate the Yankees and I want to have another fucking reason to make fun of those motherfuckers.
Well, the context of it was truly that I just love a good fight in the stands. And I was worried that Larry might go home and take a good beating tonight from his wife after he accused her of being a wet paper bag in the bedroom. So Jerry. So yeah, I was worried that he might take a beating. I was worried maybe he'd learn some moves to defend himself in the fight. That's about all the context I have for you. I really just wanted to watch the people fight and beat each other up. You don't like the Yankees?
Dude, no. I'm a Nationals fan, but I fucking hate the Yankees. I hate the Pittsburgh Penguins. I hate the Dallas Cowboys.
So all the major teams, the America's teams, like the bandwagon teams, all the best teams from all the leagues. Like, well, I don't know if the Steelers.
Yeah, they can all suck my dick for all I care. Fuck them.
Well, Aaron, I appreciate you calling, man. Thank you very much.
All right, later.
Later, dude.
Dago, you're on another dumb show. What's up, dude?
Dom, what's up, dude?
Not much. How are you, man?
Good. Yourself?
I'm good. What's up?
What's going on, Larry?
Oh, what's happening, man? You people don't usually say hi to me. What's happening, bro? I'm over here trying to do something else.
Larry, I got a question.
Yo.
Are you cool with me saying black guys can't fight one-on-one? They always got to jump somebody.
No, I'm not cool with that. I know.
No, then how can you say white guys always want to hug a motherfucker?
Because that.
How can you say white guys always want to hug someone?
Okay, yeah. No, you can say it. You're asking if I'm okay with it. You can say it. You can say it all day. I just disagree with it.
I just wanted to bust your balls, man.
No, it's good.
You guys are killing it.
Thank you very much, Dago. I appreciate it too. No, I see. Diz has a good point. Diz says that it's black dudes watch a lot of fights, and knockouts are what prove your skill level.
That's a big hype around the hood. You want to be able to come in and
Kimbo
knock
Slice.
somebody. Yeah. Everybody's Kimbo fucking.
Right. Yeah, well, we're fighting. We're not wrestling. That's what.
See, I got no time.
To me, we're not wrestling.
Which is weird to me because a fight to me, there are no rules. When you
correct
boxing, MMA, those have rules. And on the street, if I'm in a fight with you, there are no rules. I'm going to get you down, and if I can, that's the goal.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Get to the ground.
Some rules in street fights.
See,
like
you guys, I think, are like
no.
hoping maybe at the end of it, you guys go crack a 40 afterwards, and you guys are all cool.
But that's what I'm saying. I knew everybody that I got in fights with. I knew them, so it was.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So yeah. Well, you guys didn't have people coming in from other neighborhoods trying to start fights with you, or anything like that, or any other schools or rival things.
Oh, we did. I just never jumped into those fights.
I just want to be able to
those fights.
I just want to beat up the guy that I know.
I was on a stoop, but
that's it.
I mean, I do agree because I watched two brothers fight, and the one punched the other one, and the older one punched the younger one. He got mad, so he walked across the street, grabbed the cinder block,
and smacked.
And he threw it at him, but he ducked out the way, smashed his car.
Yeah, that's
what color
good.
will you think these guys are?
White.
Oh, I don't know.
Brown.
I know white guys. Yeah, white. Joe, yeah, two crazy ass white dudes.
Yeah, no, I know.
Family, by the
one
way.
of the biggest fights I ever. We had a whole huge there was a war going on when I was 21 between me and my buddies and another guy who I used to be buddies with, and we were in the middle of a huge war. There was a brawl at one of my parents' parties with hundreds of people fighting like the fucking outsiders. It was insane. I mean, it was absolutely fucking nuts. But Marina is very upset at Dago. Marina says, yo, get this racist off the air. Busting your balls is not a euphemism for racism. Get the fuck out of here. Did you feel like Dago's being racist? No? Okay.
No, not at all. I think he was trying to say that I was racist, but
and Ziggy says Lou looks like he'd be messing someone up. I agree. I think Lou is nobody to fuck with. I think Lou's not like a gigantic guy, but Lou just looks like the kind of guy that
knows how to scrap.
you'd be dead and you would not even know Lou had been there. I feel like that's
Lou's
the type of person
motherfucker that comes in the middle
Lou
of the night.
is a silent.
I
agree.
Yeah, he comes in the middle of the night.
That's kind of how that brawl started. I showed up at somebody's house in the middle of the night and beat the shit out of him in the middle of the night.
Bully.
We broke into his house and beat the shit out of him.
Did you see this other fight in Summer League, NBA Summer League?
Oh yeah, I did see that one. I didn't think it was as good, Larry, because it was okay fight.
Oh, okay.
Where's that? I got.
I have it. You have it. Okay.
It's a good Summer League fight. I'll get it here. I like a good Summer League fight. It was in the stands. It wasn't as good.
This was kind of like the one you were explaining when you were a kid too. It's like
the shit.
The dude was just like annoying as fuck. So somebody just had to handle this.
Somebody handle it. So here's one. This is at you said. What is the NBA Summer League? I'm not actually a big enough NBA fan to understand what the Summer League is.
It's where all of the teams. I think all the teams participate now, but this year it's happening in like 3 different cities. But it's really most of the rookies, the new draft picks and the sophomores. They come together just to play, just kind of work out before training starts or preseason and stuff like that.
So it's not the actual. So like LeBron's not playing in the Summer League.
He goes to watch. So you'll see all of them in the stands.
I did see a story about a guy from the Celtics. He was driving. I guess he was driving for Uber last year, DoorDash or something. And now he might be making the Celtics some big nerdy white guy.
That's what the Summer League's for.
Yeah. Good for him. Okay. So this is what the Warriors colors.
The Warriors Lakers, I think. Game,
okay.
Or Warriors.
This was what a couple.
Or Hornets. I think
earlier this week, right, or over the weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrong cut. Sorry, guys. Wrong one. Let me start over. Sorry. Hold on. I had the audio turned on. Give me a second. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. How it started.
How it started. Okay.
Now watch the guy in the forefront on the right hand side.
Is the guy in the tank top the guy that we were seeing at first?
Yes.
So he's losing clothes. Damn, this guy had enough. Came up from the top row. Oh, I must not have saw this one. Oh, ass hanging out and everything.
Oh, they gotta come save
Buddy come to say, oh, damn.
So you got this other angle here.
Damn, that guy's ass was hanging out. That's embarrassing as fuck, too.
And
Just shit kicked out of you and your ass is hanging out.
So you see the guy that's actually grabbing the dude in the tank top?
Why get involved in that unless you know those people? Let them beat the fuck out of each other.
You know why you don't? The dude that was pulling the guy from the tank top, he's the commissioner of the summer league. He's actually he's like the head dude that broke this fight
Which
up.
guy right here?
Yeah, no, not that guy. He's in the gray polo. Like you can see him kind of better from this. I can zoom for you. Let me zoom this video for you right there. Okay, so you see the guy in the gray on the left right there?
Oh, grabbing the guy.
Yeah, grabbing the guy. Yeah, that is the
upper
president.
left. Okay, two guys over from the guy in the orange. The guy in the middle.
Yes.
The guy in the orange is punching. It's all blurry, so it's a little hard to tell.
Yeah, it's a little blurry on the pause.
Okay, upper left, guy in the gray. So he's actually the commissioner.
He's the commissioner of the NBA Summer League. I cannot remember this dude's name.
He breaks out into the stands to break up a fight.
He was just kind of
God,
sitting in that section and sees the fight happen, and he's the one that goes to break this thing up. It's ridiculous. Like, at your own shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm sending security. Fuck all that.
Oh, there you go. It's zoomed in. You can see it.
Oh, there he is there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that was a little better view, but yeah. Yeah, he's breaking up his own shit.
Wow. Well, I hope that you don't have to go home and have somebody break up all your shit that you're going to be dealing with. Shout out to Blue Wolverine, super fan in there. He says, so who wins it in a three-way fight, Dom, Larry, or Lou? You don't fuck with the three of us. We'll fucking bust your ass. Oh.
All day.
Oh.
No, we're not teammates, bro. What do you mean?
No. We wouldn't fight. We're a crew over here.
No, I'm a lover, not a
crew.
fighter.
Unless Larry. Larry would fight us. We wouldn't fight Larry. He only fights his friends, apparently.
Larry's actually our secret weapon.
You see all these softies over here? Obviously, you understand I would win then, right? Because they were all just back the fuck down.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, no, you're the one who said you wanted to beat your friends up.
Yes.
All right, we're going to wrap things up here in a minute. Before
Was
we
there
do
money
that,
involved?
let's go to our resident Rochester Can-a-spondent because Larry, do you have some additions to add?
I do have some additions.
Okay, so Mikey, I'm glad Mikey called because I do have somebody who has some beef with you, Mikey. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mikey.
Beef in the streets. What's up?
Okie dokie. Mikey, our resident Rochester Can-a-spondent. Mikey, this email comes in from Phil I Am. Phil I Am says, hey, Dom, thanks again for the Can-a-spondent title. But it Phil is our resident. Excuse me, I forgot to mention this. Phil I Am is our, hold on. Phil is our Buffalo Can-a-spondent, just recently added, I think, yesterday.
Yes.
And upon asking to be added as a Can-a-spondent.
Only by your
remember, he invited me to be a part of the Bills Mafia.
Yep.
So I was going to give him the go-ahead to be a part, to be a Can-a-spondent based on that invitation. I got a lot of pushback from that, from Larry. Mikey came in and had a lot to say about it, saying, this guy, how do we know this guy's an actual legitimate smoker? How do we know he's truly a Can-a-spondent? So Phil had a retort. I don't think Phil's able to use the phone while he's, so he sends a lot of emails.
Yeah. He's not able to use the phone.
Well, I think maybe he's working or something, and he can't pick up the phone, or he's watching on YouTube and can't, he's just not able to call.
I just thought it was a disability or something.
I don't know. That could be too. Maybe he's mute. Maybe he's mute. I don't think he's mute because I think Phil's a cool dude, but not that mute people can't be cool. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, he says of Mikey, thanks again for the Can-a-spondent title, Dom, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way how Mikey from Rochester just went off about me not knowing anything about weed when he doesn't even know who I am. Rochester and Buffalo are sister cities, and I also thought us as weed smokers are usually pretty accepting and non-judgmental about people, but I guess that's just the people I smoke with. But just to prove to Mikey that I will represent New York State well with my knowledge and almost 20 years of smoking experience, and that I can, in fact, roll both joints and blunts, here's another pick you can use for me on the map. Also, the strains are Huckleberry OG on the Bob Marley tray, Wedding Cake on the Lion tray. Right? You get that picture there? You see it?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's
Got
okay.
it.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Not bad. So I can't remember which one he said was which, but there's OG and there's
wedding
I've
cake
got
is on the right.
wedding cake. I'm not a big wedding cake guy. I found the cake strains are
the ice cream cake one was good.
only by Clutch. Clutch's ice cream cream cake is fantastic, but a lot of times the gelatos and the cakes I'm not a big fan of. How? So Mikey, what say you to Phil saying you are not really as a Can-a, and I kind of have to
you
agree.
rubbed him.
Most most weed smokers we're pretty chill. You know what I mean? We're pretty accepting. You want to come be a part of the circle and smoke with us? Come on in. Mikey seemed to want proof that he's not gonna, get the joint all wet, gonna lip it and get all gross, or hand you the, hand the blunt to the right or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I was just simply saying yesterday the judgment did not come from the yes, I wanted to make sure that he proved that he was a weed smoker and everything like that, the same way Larry talked about and the same way we talked about before. And he sent the picture in right away. My problem was him trying to recruit you to the Bills Mafia. I got no problem with Buffalo, the city, other weed smokers. I can't stand Bills fans.
Oh, boy.
Can't
so wait a minute.
stand them.
If I go to Bills Mafia because of my disdain for the Cleveland Browns organization right now, due to their handling of the Deshaun Watson case, you might not be a dumb fan anymore because I'm going to be a Bills fan?
I can draw a line in the sand between personal relationships and other relationships. If you choose to become a Bills fan and run out on loyalty for being a Browns fan, that's something you got to deal with your God about. I don't got to worry about that.
I'll call you a bitch for the entire football season.
Mikey, I will try to make my peace with God, with the Browns God then. All right.
So much class,
but nothing but love to Phil.
Okay, good. I love it.
Absolutely. I'd love to smoke with him. The bud that he sent the picture of yesterday was great. And I was just trying to bust some balls
I like
a little
it.
bit. when I
Okay,
called
good.
yesterday.
I like it. A little roast. There's nothing
But,
wrong
hey,
with a little
the
roasting.
There was one more reason I called. It was about the fighting thing.
Oh, yes.
You talked about, when you get into a fight and stuff, why, certain people stand up and stand back and square up and, white people normally take it to the ground. It's just a difference depending on where you grew up, too. Like, when I grew up, anytime there was an issue or a problem, an argument between two guys playing video games in a basement, Matchbox cars or whatever, we were out in the street with gloves on, and that's how we settled it. We would beat the shit out of each other until somebody couldn't get up, then we'd take the gloves off, hug, and go back inside.
What? Oh, okay. Hold on. I got this. I agree. I mean, people did fight. I get it. Look, it sounds the same. We tried to get to a point where we tried to switch to. We all wanted to hit each other so bad. We said, "Oh, we'll come up with our own little boxing league," and we made our own little belt and everything. We
It
bought
sounds
some
like Mikey and them
gloves
had a
tried to-
league already. Every time they had a disagreement.
I mean, there was a lot of fighting in the one city I grew up in, there was a lot of fighting. Then I moved to another city where there was no fighting. It was very much a culture shock for me when I changed schools in 8th grade. MJM 42,000 says, you guys really are uninformed when you talk about football. I'm not really sure how that could be when all I did was mention that I might be a Bills fan because I'm not happy with the way the Browns are handling the organization.
What else did we
I don't
say
know
about
that I
football
necessarily
today?
even mentioned football in that.
Yeah, way to go. That sucks.
In that conversation, but
Way to go,
I would
Musa.
I would love to have a football off with MJM 42,000, and please ask me a football question. I'd be happy to answer it. I will run circles around you when it comes to football. Trust me. Can you break down game film, position by position? Hi, you're on another dumb show. Ziggy, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, dude?
Nothing. I tried to call earlier. First things first is that if you guys had a three-way fight, Larry just wouldn't show up to the fight because he doesn't show up to anything.
Man, he's holding you. He's not letting you. He's got you pegged on that one, buddy. Okay. Singer number one from
Job
Ziggy.
done.
Okay. Next up.
Damn. Again, I wanna thank you for the apology the other day.
You're welcome.
And you apologize, but every recap that you have showing on every show is still you ragging on me the whole damn time.
You're welcome, Ziggy. You're welcome. I am in charge of those.
Now, if you want to continue the zingers, you can send those right back to Larry because Larry's been in charge of the clips and stuff. So he did get some new ones up though. So we are going to be we have a lot more. Again, Larry finished school. I had the boys with me for the past couple of weeks, and we both have other jobs. So sometimes we get behind on stuff, but we're trying to get back in the swing of things, and I think we got a lot more coming your way soon. So, Ziggy, I will try. I will tell Larry to give you your clout and put the apology on there too.
Just make sure the next recap is Larry out and his wife.
Perfect. Yes.
Nice.
I'll remind him he's got to cut up stuff that makes himself look bad too. Trust me. I'll remind him. Don't worry.
There you go.
All right, Ziggy. Thank you. I hung up by accident. Sorry. Thank you, Ziggy. My bad. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this?
Is it me?
It's you. Yes.
This is MJM 42,000.
Yes. What's up, dude? All right. I appreciate it. Thanks
we
for
about to have
calling,
a
bro.
football off now.
All right. What's up, man? How you doing, man?
So I didn't even like the sound of that.
Was there
football off?
Now, was there something in particular that one of us said that really kind of like chapped your ass when it came to football?
One thing Larry said.
Oh, I love it. Everybody hates you. This is great. I've really done a great job.
Right now.
I've really done a great job.
I hate this episode.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead, man. What did he say?
He was talking about Deshaun Watson and how he didn't have any weapons in Houston when he started out. And people seem to forget that he had DeAndre Hopkins, Brandon Cooks,
and that's it. And that's
No, there was another stud receiver on Will Fuller.
Well, like
I mean, like he already played his day.
That's Braylon Edwards 2.0.
Listen, they had a stud defense. I don't remember the exact how far they went in the playoffs. His first year or two or whatever. But
if the Browns can attest to it, defense don't win chips. I mean, defense don't win chips, so it don't matter.
It don't matter if the defense don't
doesn't
play worth
win
a shit.
chips. What are you talking about? Aaron Donald just won the Super Bowl for the Rams.
He still needed a quarterback.
I know, but in the end,
they needed OBJ.
The Super Bowl made the win. The defense won that game
OBJ.
in the end. The defense won that game for the Rams.
The defense had a very good play in the game to solidify the win. But that was still a QB showdown. That's what
it
that
was a shootout. I will give you that. It was a shootout. That no look fucking throw by Stafford.
I wouldn't say the defense won that game.
Wasn't that cool?
They secured the win, but that was a shootout.
Yeah, I would argue that
do you guys think that OBJ checked out and like
in Cleveland?
No,
he wasn't even trying.
I disagree with
this
that.
past season.
I disagree with that. I think he was.
You have to look like he wasn't willing to put it all out there for plays.
Oh, I couldn't disagree with
injury.
Couldn't disagree with that more. He blew out his knee trying to make a tackle.
Like his demeanor changed, though. It seemed like
hold on.
But it's not. It wasn't OBJ
to claim he didn't give it all. He blew out his knee making a tackle after Baker threw an interception or whoever threw the interception. So and then following that,
talking about that year.
No, the following year he came back, and if you follow football, you know that his knee since he's injured his knee again. He's actually supposed to come back better than ever because the doctor that did his first knee surgery fucked his knee all up. It didn't heal right. It wasn't done properly. And so,
they did say that the Browns staff did a poor job on the surgery or whatever.
I don't even know if it was a Browns doctor or whomever did it, but the doctor that fixed his knee after the Super Bowl has supposedly turned him in like Tom Brady cybernetic knee kind of deal. And he's supposed to come back the best. And yeah, Shark has a great comment. OBJ traded a knee for a championship. I mean,
I would do the same.
Yeah, I do. I actually don't believe for one second that OBJ is actually one of my favorite players in the league. I fucking love flashy players.
I think Mayfield gave up on OBJ. That's
I do
Mayfield
too.
checked out.
I agree.
On
I think I agree. The guy that threw the ball to him it was the problem in that situation, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I wasn't there, but I also don't like Baker Mayfield. So that could be part of why I'm jaded there.
You made that obvious, which brings me to my second point.
What's that?
No quarterback has done what Baker Mayfield has done in Cleveland in years. We're all Browns fans, but you can't argue that they are a shitty run organization. They always make bad decisions. This guy came in, took him to the playoffs. His first year, he set the record for touchdown passes for a rookie. He didn't play the whole season.
No,
the next year they went with Freddie Kitchens as a head coach, which it kind of worked. Him being the offensive coordinator and running it that first year, but he was not ready to be a head coach. Let's face that. And then, you have to consider that the guy has a whole new offensive coordinator and system every year. The only 2 consecutive seasons, with Kevin Stefanski, the first season they didn't even get to practice before the season started. They barely met face to face due to COVID. So.
Well,
they didn't run an offense that they knew until 4 or 5 games in, and they had a couple games that were hurricanes.
Baker Mayfield was hurt, so I'm not going to say that I think he wasn't terrible. He's obviously the best quarterback we've had here in a long time. But he, I saw a stat, and I was trying to look at it here to try to find it. But he has, as far as active quarterbacks, I believe, the lowest amount of comeback victories. He is unable to lead a team back from behind statistically, just based on like all these next gen stats and things that I read. And I can't find the stat because it's pissing me off, and I hate quoting something that I can't find. But it really sealed my decision about him that he's just not clutch. I don't find him to be a clutch quarterback, and he has made some clutch plays.
Correct,
but I don't feel like he's going to make the Matthew Stafford no look throws. When it really matters the most, I really truly don't feel like he's the guy, and I could be wrong, but I'm just actually I'm not going to miss him. Really not. I don't like his attitude.
I will agree. He's had some problems closing it.
Yeah, and that's I know, and that's when I went.
Another thing.
Well, hold on. Let me just say, MJM. The thing that really drove me to really hold that stat carried a lot of weight was, as you looked at the rankings of kind of who, from the worst to the best, he was the worst. And it was just quite obvious. The best quarterbacks, the ones that are, it's Tom, Matt, it's all the people who are the best were at the top, and Baker was not. So I understand it's not a definitive stat on somebody overall, but it kind of sealed the deal for me as far as my feelings about Baker. So MJM, I do have an email that I got from my mom. My mom emailed me and said, "Hey, Sonny," that's what she calls me, "Sonny, did Baker Mayfield ask the Panthers where the nearest Cheesecake Factory is?"
Oh, that's great.
I thought that was pretty funny from my mom. So thank you, Mom. Good job.
great.
That was a good one. So, sorry, and I hung up on MJ. I'm sorry. No, I love that. Thank you, guys. I love you calling us out in the chat, and then I call you out, and you call us back. So that's great. Thank you very much. League of Dummies really fucking on top of it in there today. So
you want to know an interesting stat I just found out?
What's that?
Career yards for Baker Mayfield since he was drafted. About 14,000, a little over 14,000.
Okay.
Career yards for Lamar Jackson, 9,900.
How many running yards does Lamar Jackson have, though? 9,000
I
or
guess
10,000?
it is passing yards.
And
career yards here.
Come from behind victories. I think Lamar might have been low on that one, actually, too.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to talk about Larry's.
Did you see what Lamar Jackson did on Twitter?
No,
did you
what?
see the fight he got into? It was really funny.
More fights?
He posted. So Lamar Jackson is the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens. If you don't like football, but you will like this just because it's just funny because it's a badass move. He because he doesn't have an actual sports agent like a lawyer that makes the decisions for him or handles all his contracts. His negotiating tactic right now, which is brilliant. He put a picture up of I wonder if he still has it. He puts a picture up of a grill on Twitter. It just says, "I need money." That's what I think it was. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. Because he's in a contract negotiation right now with the Ravens, and he started, saying he wanted to get paid right now. The hell is this guy at? Oh, here's actually some of the tweets. So he ended up going off on another an old Raven. Okay, so here's the picture. There you go. That's what he tweeted. A grill that says INE on one tooth, ED on the next tooth, and a $sign on the next. So I need money.
I need
that's
dollars.
his negotiation. His contract negotiation to the Ravens is, hey, it's July 14th. Football starts in a month, you fuckheads, and I have no contract yet. Let me tell you what I need. Show it.
Oh,
I need money.
That is
money.
weird.
That was his big. I love it. Isn't it great?
That's from How High, isn't it?
I actually don't know what it's from.
That-
I
yeah,
really
I
have
need-
no idea.
I need money. He has the grills that says "I need money." The first how high?
An ex-Raven, a former Raven, Bernard Pollard, I think his name is. What's his name? Yeah, Bernard Pollard. He was a safety who won a ring. He won a ring with the Ravens. And I don't know. I can't remember. I remember his name, but I don't remember if he played, if he was a starter, special teams guy. But they ended up going back and forth on Twitter. And he was, because Bernard Pollard was criticizing Lamar, saying that he can't make the throws. No top receivers will ever come to Baltimore because they don't like Lamar. And Lamar went off on him and started saying, "You've been capping since I've been playing for the Ravens. I never heard of you, to be honest, my boy. You got your Super Bowl because of Ray Lewis and Ed Reed." Crying face that year. Now, he's a little hard to follow. In his tweets, there's a lot going on there. But he's basically saying, he goes on to say, never, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crooked laughing, crying faces. Never, nobody speak of you. I had to Google you, lil brah. I never, and I'm more laughing faces. I never heard of you until I seen you keep dissing like you was a HOFMer, Hall of Famer, but you far from it. Across the ocean like overseas. So he's saying, Lamar Jackson's saying, I'm the fucking man. I deserve to get paid. No, you were in the NFL. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I don't even remember you. Who the fuck are you capping about me?
I cap it.
Is he using that correctly? I don't believe he's using that correctly because
I think
if you're
he is.
saying
You
no
you
cap,
Yeah, no.
but he's not
there's a lot
lying
of-
about Lamar. He's giving his opinion about Lamar. He's not spreading lies. If he has an opinion says you can't make the throws, that's his opinion. He's not spreading lies like Lamar Jackson is fucking, lose wife.
I'm
Oh,
thinking,
shit.
but
God
shit,
damn,
damn.
Shannon.
Well, shit, she's
Damn,
fine.
baby.
She's fine. I
Hold
can't
on
blame
now.
him. Damn.
Hold on now. I got to make a phone call.
Hey, look, I kind of agree with him. I was looking at some stats over here, and I still stick with my stance. Mayfield might be better than Jackson.
Get the fuck out of here. Never in a million.
Total yards, again, passing was 14,000. His rushing yards from Mayfield was like 500. Lamar Jackson had 9,900 passing and only another 3,000 rushing. You look at the total touchdowns. Mayfield comes in at 97 total touchdowns, including rushing touchdowns, 92 by pass.
Okay.
Jackson comes in at 84 passing and 21 rushing. So he is at 104, but I mean,
INT,
104 over 97, that's not far. Like,
now, having said that, which two teams would you say have had more success over the past couple of years?
when they're talking about team success,
Hold on. Which two teams have had more success?
the Ravens.
Okay. Now, earlier, you mentioned the defense really doesn't matter that much.
I did not say they don't
Knew
matter
that
that
was
much.
I would
Y'all putting words in my
argue
mouth
that the
now.
Baltimore Ravens have had a much better defense than the Cleveland Browns over the past couple of years.
Nah, last year.
Therefore,
Not last year.
Not last year, but that's because
Not my last year, bro.
the Ravens' whole team was injured. Literally every fucking
Yeah, it
player.
was
I've
the
never
bubble.
seen it. They had the
It's not
worst.
back now injuries.
Their
They
whole
part of the
team was
game, though.
decimated.
That was the result of whatever they had to do in training and then they
Last
prepare for
year's-
themselves. Whatever luck, I don't care what it is.
Larry, if you follow football, you know the Ravens were abnormally decimated by injury last year, especially like positionally. They would get a whole position wiped out by injury. Like a whole defensive backfield would get wiped out.
We've had our years when that happened. So
I agree. But my point is the defense helped make Lamar Jackson more successful, despite the poor stats versus Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I'm just looking at the numbers, man.
I know, and I am too. Results in the
Pat
end.
Bowie agrees. Baker is better.
Well, I don't know.
Pat Bowie is a super fan.
Speaking football, though, did anybody else get the notification that there's a new member of the doghouse? Larry, we have to hurry up and wrap up because his wife needs to.
The doghouse? Was that a dog pound
she's
reference you were
making a
going
joke.
over
over
I
there.
was making a joke.
You can't end the
She's
show
punning.
on a bad pun.
That
Are
was
you
funny.
kidding me? What do you got, a hot date? Where do you got to go?
Your son is texting me saying, "What's for dinner tonight?"
There we go.
That's literally what I got was, "Hey,
I thought you just fed him before you came.
no,
They're not pets. He
What?
wants dinner.
Wait a minute. You didn't get them anything to eat?
I was
That
literally-
was what my text said. If you have enough time, please make sure you get them something to eat before you. Oh, you
no,
gotta
it
be
says
fucking
grab
kidding
you
me.
McDonald's,
It
and I was going to order them
100% does not say
Chipotle.
that.
No.
100% does not say that. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
They didn't eat today. Are you fucking kidding me?
I thought you fed them earlier.
Brittany, read the text I sent you, please.
I literally thought
I don't care what you thought. Read the text.
It says, I can. Oh, wait. That was yesterday. Hold on. Do you have time to grab them some McDonald's or something before you come in? Oh, I didn't see the them part. I just saw, can you grab McDonald's before you come in? Order them
Jesus fucking
Chipotle.
Christ. They have.
I thought you fed them earlier. It's 7:30 at night. I thought that they ate, like lunch.
At the time that I fucking. Oh my God, Brittany. Okay. Well, I have to go. We have to leave because my children are apparently starving right now. So thank you for tuning into another dumb show. We will be back live tomorrow.
I love Amanda in the chat.
Unfucking-believable. Unbelievable.
It's okay. It slips every now and then. We just got to go feed the
very
kids.
simple thing. Just make sure they
We gotta go feed the kids.
Very, very simple. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. We'll be back live tomorrow. Don't forget, you can always check out the website, anotherdumbshow.com. That's where you can find out where you can follow everybody on the show. You guys got to put your stuff up there too when you get the page up and running. Get your,
Yeah, I still got a lot of
all
more
the way, 'cause
additions
it's
to add. I get
kind of
that
just a
stuff up there.
landing page and all that kind of shit for
Yes,
now and all
yes.
that
Next
stuff.
week is
So-
going to be great for the website. Trust me.
Perfect. All right. Thank you guys for checking out. If you've not already checking us out, if you've not already taken the chance or taken the time to hit the thumbs up, please make sure you thumbs up this episode. We're gonna need extra food for the kids. They're very hungry, so shell out those ducats.
I was going to say it like $1 a day feeds
we
these
need
kids.
to feed these kids here. Just $1.
Damn, we need a soundboard.
Yes, what the fuck, they'll survive. Yes, it's a principle thing, guys. Principle thing. So, all right, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. We'll be back live tomorrow. Thanks for tuning into another dumb show. We are out here. See ya.